Jesus Christ, the guy from Deep Purple sang this. What's good, Scott? To clarify, the guy from Deep Purple did not sing this, that was Blue Dragon. The boss theme from Blue Dragon, which famously has similar vibes. I mean, I'm sure he's still looking to expand his repertoire. I'm sure if they reached out to him, they'd probably do a song for Grand Blue. This is actually the remix from Grand Blue Versus. This isn't the original version. Actually, like, surprisingly enough, Grand Blue Versus has a pretty solid single-player mode. Because it has a lot of, like, the weapon grid stuff that you get in the actual game. The problem is, you know, it's Grand Blue Versus, which means it doesn't have rollback. We're not getting rollback until Rising. And that's kind of important for a fighting game. Anyways. Yeah, I just want to play some more Grabble today. Yeah, it released in 2020, I want to say, like, basically right as pandemic hit, so a lot of people were turning to fighting games and realizing that, oh wait, delay-based netcode sucks ass, actually, because it is okay if you're close to the person you're playing against, but if you want to have, like, a, you know, a global fighting game where people are connecting from different countries and stuff, and you don't have rollback, it can be real bad. How many frames is my DP gonna take to come out today? Let's roll the dice. Like, people already play games on Wi-Fi. They're close enough to the router. But yeah, I figured I just want to play some Grand Blue today. I was kind of in a blah mood. So, Grabble it is. This is on my main account. This isn't the one that I started the other day. There is absolutely no chance in hell I'd be able to progress from a new account to where I am right now. Like, it is physically and temporally impossible. This thing is capturing... Okay, cool, it is capturing cursor. So yeah, this is my main account. I'm kind of in the weird spot where oh god. Why's my throat? Hold on, let me get some water. Yeah, it's a really good cat. This is Eviar. She's one of the legendary 6 dragons that is functionally just the wind personified, but whereas all the other ones took humanoid forms, you know, to kind of fit in more with your party. She's like, what is the object? What is the creature most revered by mortals? And she figured out, oh wait, no, people love cats. I'm just gonna be a cat. I'm gonna collect all their worship and adoration that way. And it turns out she's actually just a really fucking good character. Honestly, all the 6 dragons are really good characters. I think it's like... I think Whamdis is probably the weakest, because she's like more of a tank that doesn't really have a great way to draw aggro to her. Maybe when they do her 5-star uncap or whatever, she'll be able to do that. But right now, she's just kind of in an awkward spot. You want her to get hit a lot, but she can't make people hit her. Anyways... so yeah, I'm kind of in a weird spot where I'm transitioning between my Omega grids and my Omega 2 weapon grids. So I'm kind of in using the wiki, like I still don't have any Omega 2 on my win grid yet. God, I'm still using Varus, thank you for the follow. Varus is actually pretty solid, it's a side story weapon, and it's 5-star uncapable, which means that you can get like a really decent weapon for free, although it's only level 134, I still gotta finish leveling that up. I have so many weapons that I need to upgrade, and I don't have any cups. I spent all my cups on leveling up stuff like in Replicard. Now that I've unlocked all the slots in my Replicard grids... Hello? Extra? There we go. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, I had a hard time starting when I first started, like, 6 years ago. I had a really hard time getting into it, but now I'm a little better off. So I unlocked all of Replicard's Sandbox, which is these 3 extra slots, basically. And these ones are special because they count, like, as a full weapon grid slot. But you can only put specific weapons in there, and right now the only weapons I can use are Saphira weapons. I think you can do, like, a fully upgraded Bahamut weapon. And then you can also do, like, the New World Foundation weapons, you can do the World weapons, but I am absolutely not close to being able to do those yet. Still, though, these are nice because they just make you really strong in Arcarum, which you're going to be spending a lot of time doing anyways. So it's a nice bonus to have. And even just, like, throwing in a single cup will get you, like, level 78 out of 100 at the 3-star uncap. That gives you a nice little power chunk. I also need to unlock all the guidebooks and stuff, but we're nowhere near being able to do that. All of them, I should say. I guess I could start by doing a couple raids here, because I still need... I think I need one more Tiro Zither from Europa. This is Regalia series. Where is it? There you are. I'm filtering by element. Oops. So I've gotten a couple of them so far. Unfortunately, not of the ones that I need. Not a lot of the ones that I actually need for my grids. I bought these, the Avatar Spines, from the pendant shop from last month because it was going to roll over anyway, so I figured might as well spend them. I think these are also... I think this one I also bought from the shop. This was just a random drop from Grimnir. This is my main. I don't have a whole lot of progress I'd be doing on yesterday's account, and honestly, it'd be kind of a waste. There's some people that run alts for their mains, like they'll have just friends that they can run with, so they can just like run co-op rooms on their own. I'm not that dedicated. I can't play 2 accounts of Grand Blue, I'm sorry. But yeah, this guy's what I'm currently aiming for. I need the Tiro Zither, because this is a really solid weapon for water grids. I need one more uncap, and then the last one is just you need materials for it, so I don't need to get a 4th copy, thankfully. I just need to get the drop from Europa herself, which is kind of a pain in the ass. It's not like a super high drop rate, but yeah, I'm gonna be joining a couple of Europa raids that are just showing up. This is the in-game raid finder. Ideally, I find a Europa raid that isn't about to finish. Like this one, if I join up, it'll probably be done already. Let me refresh real quick. Okay, this one probably won't take too long. Because you also run the risk of joining a raid that, like, the host is not at all ready for. And then it takes, like, 20 minutes to do a raid. Well, I'm gonna move my... Oh, I just realized my capture is not, There we go. There's, like, a single bar of pixels that I can see that's killing me. So I usually start by calling my Beelzebub summon. Welcome to Palace. Because that pops out, like... 6-7 million damage right off the bat. That usually gets me a good chunk of the way to an honor chest. Oh. Come on, use Limit Burst. There we go. Then I pop my buffs and debuffs because I need to, you know, weaken her and make our squad stronger. I'm not going to pop this skill because this is multi-attack for main character and Anthuria. And right now we're not attacking, we're using our charge attacks. That's separate. I might actually pop Feng Shui as well. Yeah, public raids generally go pretty quickly, though. I'm also using the speed-up charge attacks because we're actually not going to be able to contribute anything if we watch them all. I'm not going to do, you know, a full-blown refresh after your attack goes through. That's not super exciting to watch, but... Yeah, she's already dead. That's the other confusing thing, is that in raids, everybody deals damage to the same health bar. So you're watching your attacks go out, and you're watching all your stuff happen, and then your turn ends, like, it has to ping the server to see, okay, what else has happened here? And it's like, oh, I see, she's dead already. Well, we're just gonna have her explode for you there. How's it going? I don't know if that's supposed to be Icebreaker or Jacebreaker. I'll just say Icebreaker for now. I don't have any more prestige pendants I can get, which kind of sucks, because I just need to buy one more Zither, please. So no drop this time. It's not a super common drop. Yeah, this is why people do the refresh stuff a lot. They actually did put in a lockout, I think. I think that's fairly recent. they put in a thing to stop people from just putting in every single skill and then refreshing. Because that was the most optimal way to play, is do your attack, then refresh, do your attack, then refresh, do your attack, then refresh. And functionally, it just meant everybody was mashing either F5 or refresh in their phones, which isn't super interesting to watch. Well, we did get the blue chest, so I guess I could explain a little bit about blue chests. The way that blue chests work is that you have to deal a certain amount of damage. Like, you have to deal enough of a percentage to guarantee a blue chest. If you don't do enough damage, you still have a chance at getting a blue chest, but the chance goes down the less damage you do. I don't remember the exact number, like how much you need specifically. I think generally it's around like 8% of their HP in damage. Although I could be wrong. Yeah, we'll run a couple of Europas. Maybe I'll get lucky on stream, get that streamer luck. I've actually had weird runs of Europa where, like, I'll host it and then nobody joins. It doesn't tell you once you've hit the threshold, it's just people have mathed out exactly how much you need to do, like, 100% guaranteed, like, blue chest. Blue chest didn't used to exist. Originally it was just, you know, straight up MVP racing. And, it kind of sucked because it encouraged just, like, pump out as much damage as possible, rather than going for, you know, debuffs and buffing your squad. And to an effect, that still kind of exists. But, it's not as bad now as it used to be. Get those double buffs going off. Yeah, I need to stream from the toilet so I get the maximum amount of luck. Yeah, my Earth team is kind of weak. Which unit is throwing out Chicken Squad? That's Mahira. Yeah, the triggers are also shown to you now, which is really nice. I didn't used to do that either. And you can even click on the move to tell you exactly, like, what's going to happen there. Might as well pop Yggdrasil, get some buffs. I think generally around, in this raid, I think it's around, like, 400,000 points worth of honors. I'm Drungu, by the way. I don't know why I picked that name, but I just never changed it. I think I was typing, like, Drungus, and I never got the S in, so I just... it's Drungu now. Oh, I heard the harp. Did I get the streamer luck today? Whenever you hear that harp noise, that means you got a rare drop. Oh, Spirit of Mana, god damn it. So I got one of the rare drops, but unfortunately it's not the one that I want. What even is the... Hold up, I want to check real quick. I want to look at the, Oh, not Omega Raids. Oh, it's not Tier 2 summons. It's, Omega 2 HL, that's the one. So I want to look up and see what specifically... where's Hero? There you are. So we're going to look at the wiki. Spirit of Mana... Okay, so Spirit of Mana, I don't know why it's doing this weird shading thing, that's weird. Spirit of Mana is... You have multiple chances at getting it, but it's only like 8.5, 0.8, and 0.7% drop rate. So... Probably worth... Actually, no, the Regalia weapons, you actually have a chance to get those too. So I literally got the, like, rarest drop outside of multiple plus marks. But unfortunately, it's not what I want. I think I might be able to use this in my grid, actually. Because it is Ocean Soul, it is an Omega skill. The problem is it's an enmity skill, which is kind of hard to build around. Because it's medium boost to water allies attack based on how low HP is. Oh god, and I got the Leviathan Spear. I got the rare drops, just not the rare drops that I wanted. Because yeah, the way that drops work in this game is that you have a bunch of, like, usually there's 8 different chests that you can get from a raid. There are 5 chests that are specifically, like, just to you. Like, these are specifically for you, so, like, you don't, these are not factored in. And usually you'll have at least, like, 3 of them that are guaranteed, and then the other ones are, like, common, likely, etc., etc. Each chest has its own drop pool. So, for example, this first chest had one of the Omega weapons that I found, the Leviathan Spear. And then the other ones can give you, like, the Archangel, like the experience items, or animas, fragments, etc., etc. And then these are the big ones. So the blue chest is functionally going to be almost the same as a host or MVP chest. It usually just is missing, like, 1 or 2 items, like I don't know, a soul bomb or something. But, if you look at the stats here, you actually have... This is the same odds almost as the host chest for, like, the regalia weapons, whereas the MVP chest doesn't have as high a chance at getting the Tyros weapons, which is what I want. Specifically the Zither. I want the Zither. So on top of getting the Tyros weapon that we want, it's a 1 in 3 chance of getting the Harp then. So it's not guaranteed. But yeah, this one is probably an upgrade over the Leviathan dagger once you fully uncap it. Right now my daggers are better though. I'll do one more Europa. Also, feel free to tell me how bad my teams are. Like, why are you running Mahira in Europa? God, that's awful. Why would you do that? Like, I've never been super happy with my Earth team, because it's like... I tried Summer Vikala so I could guarantee triple attacks on Sidala. Because their whole thing is they want to hit triple attacks, so that way they get the guaranteed Tiger Tape debuffs. But, I don't know, it feels like I know they have the defense down when they get the headband. But yeah, I definitely need better grid items, because, oh boy. It's not looking great. Yeah, grid is probably the most important thing you need to do. Like, characters are nice, but your grid is absolutely, I think, the most important part. 0, 0, dodge, 0. God, I love the bonus chicken shot at the end. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing the F5 thing for streaming just because it's not very exciting to watch. Okay, you see all these cool charge attacks? We're not going to see them. We're gonna refresh. Quopo, thank you for the 14 months. Little Rogue Legacy, guys. It's gonna stab you. But yeah, I have a good chunk of the Zodiac units. I don't have all of them though. I never got this year's unit. I never got Monkey. I never got Rabbit. I never got Boar. I think there's one more that I don't have. Oh god. Another harp noise. God, could you imagine if I get a second Spirit of Mana? Could you imagine if I rolled a double 0.8% chance or whatever? Okay, no, that's a... I don't think that's a bow. I think that's the plus marks. These are important. I don't have enough to put a full 99. Yeah, I don't think anybody really uses the Tyros bow. I think I have one of those, actually. Let me see, what Zodiac characters do I have? 12 generals. It's not just Vikala. I definitely have more than Vikala. Why is it only showing Vikala? What? SSR. 12 generals. What? Like, these are the event versions. You don't use those, though. Why is it only showing me Vikala? I'm in my inventory. I'm not in my, Oh, sub-effects? Do I have that active? Oh, why is that on? Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, so I have Anila, I have Mahira, Vajra, Vikala, Katra, Sidala, and then Summer Vikala as well. Vajra's actually really good. I got her a while back, but I never fully uncapped her until recently. She's really solid. She gets debuff, she gets triple attacks out the wazoo if you keep her fully charged. And then based on chain burst, like if you get lots of chain burst, she gets even faster charges. It's really nice. The problem is there's like 10 different directions I can be going right now. I still actually need to fix my dark grid, because for whatever reason, I have a Celeste Claw. I think I replaced it, but I have a Celeste Claw that I was using for the longest time, and it was completely uncapped, like it was just at level 40, and I never uncapped it for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, plus I've still got the EX side story weapons. I need to get some better stuff. Right now I put in the Phantom Demon Blade or whatever it's called to help out with that. Because the problem is, I could make another Xeno weapon, but then it's like, I'm gonna be replacing with Proving Ground or Rise of the Beast stuff anyways, so like, do I really want to put in all that investment into something that I'm gonna be replacing shortly? Because I think Rise of the Beast and Proving Grounds, that's about once every month, right? I think that's roughly about what you aim for once you get past the Xeno stuff. Because yeah, like this is the beginner grid, which it recommends, and then I've got the Avatar Spine grid, which I don't, you know, I'd need multiple copies of Avatar Spine and Abyss Spine, Bismarck. These are mostly Proving Ground or, you know, Dark Opus weapons, which I don't think I can really get right now. And then you throw in some Celeste Zognals, I guess, because why not? But yeah, I need to work on my Dark grid a little bit. Honestly, Dark is just really strong in general, that I haven't really felt the effects of having a weaker grid there. Compared to, like, you know, Earth, where it's like, everybody's gonna shit on me for having the Galleon staff, even though I don't have 3 of them, they're not fully max uncapped. But I think my alternative right now is, like, I'm still using the... Oh no, this is the Uriel Gauntlet. I think I switched out... Oh no, I am still using this one. The Psycho Gauntlet. Like, I'm still using Side Story EX weapons, so I definitely could improve from there. I have the Sarivar and the Last Judgment Lyre. I just need better stuff in general. What does it recommend for Earth on the wiki? It's like... Yeah, Babylon Staff, that's a side story weapon. Compound Gadget Bow. These are all side story weapons, these 3. And then it recommends you transition to the Alexander Axe. Or Alexiel, sorry, not Alexander. And then you start using Rise of the Beast and Proving... Basically, a lot of my grids are kind of locked in by Proving Ground and Rise of the Beast weapons right now, and those are time limited, so I don't know why I went there. I definitely need some better stuff. And then water is doing a little bit better. I might switch out Lancelot though. I've almost got all my Oberon set up. I think I still need... How many Oberons do I have uncapped right now? I found an AX skill Oberon, but unfortunately it's the non-ancient version. This one just has HP and defense anyways. I guess I could farm Replicard for more chances if I wanted. Yeah, so I have 3 fully uncapped. Oh no, that's 2, sorry. Do I only have 2? I swear I had a 3rd one. I might be working on the 3rd one, actually. Okay, it's just this one, then. Yeah, these bonus skills are basically random chance from certain sources. They give you random bonuses. They're nice to have, but I wouldn't aim for them specifically unless you are, you know, swimming in resources and you can afford to replace, like, one of the ones you've already built up with these. Because a lot of these don't make a huge difference. Like, 6% HP and 1% defense, that's kind of whatever. That's not enough to really justify, you know, tanking an existing Oberon that you might be using already. In exchange for a little bit of extra HP and defense. Unless you really, again, unless you have a ton of extra resources and you just don't need them. You can get them from a couple different places, I believe. I don't know if AX skills drop from the Omega 2 raids in Impossible. I think they drop mostly from Arcarum, from Replicard Sandbox. I want to say this node here, Glacial Hellbeast. I think this is the best place to get it. I've been running the free bounty guidebook. The problem is now I'm at the point where I need the where you have to get 50 kills of an enemy, and it's like, God, do I really want to sit here and kill an enemy 50 times? And I know everybody who's played the game and all is like, bro, you do that anyways. And like, I know, but I don't want to just fight one enemy over and over again. Yeah, this guy's pretty free. I'll normally just full auto some of the replicard fights if I just want to kind of do it passively in the background. I probably don't even need this. I think he just dies on turn 1. Because this isn't the high tier, like this isn't the 3-bar defender, this is just the 5-bar. So it's a lot weaker. Yeah, he's not going to survive this turn. Well, that's right, I have the double attack guidebook now too, so it's an extra bonus burst. Replicard is cool, I just kind of wish a lot of the later objectives weren't just, you know, kill an enemy 50, 60 times for the guidebook unlocks. It's almost kind of like Path of Exile in kind of a weird way in that you have, like, you know, all these nodes on your guidebooks. So, like, let's say you want to look at your universal guidebook and be like, oh man, I can get an extra passive 5% defense. But then you look at the mission details, it's like, okay, you have to beat this boss 5 times. And I don't think this counts for using the prototype version. I think you have to, like, double fight, which makes it harder if you're just kind of starting out. And then these ones, which again, most of these are just, like, kill a boss a bunch, and it's kind of an investment. And then I haven't even gotten to the second page. I need to work on these eventually, but these are all the... Actually, these are just kill the regular boss one time. That's probably not too bad. This will make raising the Zephyr gauge a lot faster. I wonder if I could do any of those. The problem is you need to stockpile a lot of boss summon resources. Because the way that bosses work in Replicard is that every day it gets reset. Enemies will get stronger the more that you fight them, like the defenders and the bosses. So you can't just, you know, farm a boss over and over and get, like, the best chance it drops. Eventually it gets harder, and you need a strong enough party to handle that. You also need these items. You need invocation, like, there's different boss summon raids, basically. And you need different items for those. So for these, we need Swirling Masquerade and Invocation of Torrent. And these were a nightmare to figure out how to get them until I realized these just correspond to the order of the icons on your bar here. So if you want Invocation of Torrent, you just beat the Water Gauge Defenders, and if you want the other one... Where is it? The Swirling Masquerade, you just beat Dark Defenders. I think I might actually have one up already. Oh no, that's Herald of Dark. I don't think I have any Dark Defenders currently active in this map. I've got a bunch of this guy, I've got a bunch of the Lady of Redemptions, because I was farming Glacial Hellbeast for a bit. Unfortunately, I didn't get any AX skills. I don't know that I would start a new account. Unless your character selection is absolute dog shit, I would probably keep what you've got, because chances are there's something good in there for you. I don't know what the last time you played was, though. Like, you might be sitting on, you know, Belial or Beelzebub, and those on their own are probably worth keeping a new account, or keeping an account for. Because those two summons are, like, probably the best. I would say probably Beelzebub is, like, #1, I think most people agree. Just focus on Beelzebub. If you have him, get him to 4 stars as soon as you possibly can. Maybe I'll do an Alexiel raid, because I still need to get more, I need to get some axes. Alexiel's a lot easier than Europa, thankfully. She's Earth Elemental, which means that you have a million options for wind teams that will annihilate her. Wind is kind of a bonkers element right now. Same with Dark. Actually, I might want to save the Beelzebub call, because she does put up a lot of defense up. Nope, not that one. I'm going to save these buffs for next turn, because these are good for normal attacks. Not so much for charge, though. I could put up Soy Elegant, but... Yeah, I'm going to save my Beelzebub call for next turn. God, I love the EVR animation. I might turn off the animation just for her. But yeah, Korwa and Narmaya are like a perfect pair. If you get them, congratulations. Yeah, this is why I say Beelzebub, by the way. Because then she puts up 5 turns of Mirror Blade Eruption, which I don't really want to deal with, so I'm just gonna go... You don't have those buffs anymore. They're gone. I don't need to use it on Narmaya because she has built-in Double Strike, so it's kind of wasted, so I'm gonna give it to main character, because he's at Trance 3, which means he's gonna do a lot of damage. God, so many echoes. Numbers, numbers. I love watching this, like, this giant special attack come out, and then it's just like, dodge, miss, 0. How many summons I want? I probably don't need to use that. I just want to get some damage out so I get the number 2 spot. So I want a higher chance at a Vice MVP chest. Nice, got the charm, hell yeah. This is another reason EVR is kind of busted. No, the Magna 2... Oh god, I'm saying Japanese terms again. The Omega 2, the Magna 2 raids generally don't get killed super fast unless it's like, you know... I think like Fire, Dark, those end pretty quickly. Damn, I didn't get a red chest, but I did get the the harpsichord. It's not a harpsichord, what am I saying? Oh, damn. I was hoping that was another Alexial Axe, but it's just a Yggdrasil Dew branch. The drop rates aren't super great, so you're probably going to be doing these raids a lot. I at least like doing these raids because they don't just melt immediately. Like, if I were to... Look, let's see if I can find any... Is it still on, I think it's still on Water Boost Up right now. Yeah, water's still the bonus, so you'll probably see more hosts of that. The Omega bosses are kind of hard to find in the Raid Finder now because they have the pro skips. Which basically just say, you don't have to fight these, we're just gonna let you do them all immediately. We're just gonna charge you the AP that it costs. Yeah, no Leviathan Omega. What if I look for regular Leviathan? What if I help out some poor newbie? Oh wait, that's not the Omega version. Is anybody hosting regular Leviathan Omega? Probably not. Is anybody hosting any Omega? God, Yggdrasil Omega. I remember that was the first one that I soloed and being so proud of myself. Maybe Luminera? No. Yeah, this is one of the problems with the pro skip stuff, is that now it's a lot harder to find the Omega stuff if you're starting out. You'll probably be competing with a lot of other people too, because there's some weird niche requirements that you need Omega materials for. I probably need to run some more Avatar at some point as well. I think for now, though, like, Europa and Alexiel are my big targets. I'm trying to think. I think there's one thing that I need from Shiva, but right now I'm able to farm, what's it called? The AES, Ancient Egazox. So I'm finally starting to revise my fire grid. I still have the side story book, though. That definitely needs to get switched out soon. Because generally you want to stack a bunch of these guys, the Ancient Egazox. These are really solid. And then eventually I'm going to swap out my summon, because right now I'm still using Bubs. Just for the unconditional, like, you know, you don't necessarily need to do a full Omega grid and then pairing him with a full level Omega summon. I'll probably eventually transition him out, though. Yeah, I need to do one more. I think I have one extra AES right now. Oh no, this one I can actually uncap. I wonder if maybe I was waiting for, I have an AX skill that's extra rupee gain, which is like probably the worst one because rupees are trivial to get. If you have the Sky Leap stuff with that, especially, like, that's super easy to get. What's the uncap requirement again? Oh wow, I actually need Twin Element stuff again, damn. I could trade with the weaker anima, but maybe I'll do a Twin Elements fight, just show that off. This one's pretty easy, I can full auto this, honestly. Debating if I want to keep Lancelot in there. I used to have, not Lunalu, Kalulu and Cagliostro in my main party. But I just found, like, the whole playstyle around Deluge Crest wasn't really working super well for me. And again, probably a good chunk of that was my grid. Yeah, these used to be, I want to say these used to be, like, proper raids, and then they just converted them into permanent, like, solo quests. Which are kind of hard for new players, because they're, like, level 100. I don't think I used this. I think this is the full charge. Yeah, we're not going to use that. But yeah, you can just do these now. I don't know if they're easier than the raids. They might not be. The only stinky thing about Lancelot is that you need Glaciate. And those are kind of hard to build around if you're going specifically for that. I'm going to save this for later. I'm also not going to use my shield right off the bat. They got nerfed a bit? Okay, that's good. Yeah, Vajra, she was kind of mediocre for a bit. Like, she kind of fell off after other characters started getting introduced in water. But then she got her 5-star uncap and, like, the rebalance, and she's really... probably one of the best water characters, I think. I think she is actually rated as a 10 on the tier list now. Let's see, what does the tier list say? Oh yeah, she's rated as a 10 right now. It's funny that there's two different versions of Lich and both of them are like the best. Like some of the best characters in the game for their elements. Yeah, the Dispel on her special is really nice. Now I'm gonna use that. Right now my strategy is kind of just be Relic Buster, pop as many specials as you possibly can. The only problem with Vajra is that her attacks take forever. Because a lot of times she'll, like, you know, she'll do a regular attack and then chain that into a special attack. And then her post-fight attacks, like her post-effects will go off like the extra dog hit. And then if you had a charge attack chain, then she'll, like, an additional 3 dogs will come out of nowhere and start causing problems. It's great. Yeah, I guess I could use Canid Grell now. I don't think I really need to pop this. Like, it's Drain. I think, is it just Drain? Yeah, debuff resistance, damage reduction, and Drain. Like, this is nice when your first shield pops down, like when your Relic Buster shield disappears. Because I like to use that to recover any HP I've lost at that point. This skill is based on how many special attacks everybody has used, so you don't usually want to use this right at the start. It does boost attack and defense, which is nice, but I think generally you want to try and get a couple charge attacks off first before you use that. Bonus dog. Yeah, I might as well pop it now. This isn't, like I said, this isn't a very hard fight, so you don't really need to super optimize anything. Yeah, there's everybody at charge again. Are you defense down? Yeah, your defense down and attack up. Might as well. I don't remember if water attack applies to your charge attacks or if that's just regulars. We're sadly not at... I think we just... Yeah, we're at 9. I think you need to have... Is it 9 or 10 for Lancelot? I think you need 10 stacks to get the reactivation. That might be wrong, though. Work, 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 work. How does this one work? Okay, yeah, you do need to have Glaciate at 10, so we're not going to get the reactivation next time we pop it unless we get one more Glaciate level. Thankfully, Ice Trinity does raise Glaciate, but it's still kind of slow, in my opinion. Like, you kind of need to build around that to really get the maximum effect from it. It's not bad for longer fights. Actually, let me filter the tier list of who I have. I'm trying to think if there's any other characters I want to build up. Apparently Water Zeta's not bad, actually. Might start working on her at some point. So right now I've got Poseidon, Vajra, Anne is fantastic. I started building her up and she's really good. Lancelot, Cagliostro is capped out, and then I think I have... Yeah, Kuluvu's capped out as well. That's kind of been my core team for the most part, and everybody else has just been thrown to the backline and getting some passive experience as we play. Sure, I'll pop that one on. Stab, stab, stab. Okami is nice because it applies a stackable debuff. So you just keep popping it out, and they get weaker and weaker with each use. I think it is the same buff, or the same debuff as Miserableness, so I think it does cap at 40, I want to say. Chilling Nightmare 2, the sequel. Oh right, she changes element. Right, that's her gimmick. She's twin elements. Right. I forgot about that. I think we're actually at 10 stacks now. Yeah, we are. So I could pop this and get the double special. And this activates twice now. Wait. Oh, it just does the animation once, but 2 effects come out. Okay. Sorry, I got really confused there. Really, Jesus? I guess might as well pop it. I always forget what Thunderstruck does. What does Thunderstruck do again? Oh, that's multi-attack rate down. Okay. We're gonna watch Lancelot do a lot of damage now. Just casually swinging in like 4 times. Bark, 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 bark. Giving that she's fire again. I'm pretty sure she's dead on this turn, but... I kind of at least want to explain fights and talk about like the reasoning I'm doing stuff rather than just going full auto and going for a drink or whatever. I think these fights give you a lot of the false happiness when you hear the little harp and then you realize, oh, that's just a regular anima that's considered a rare drop for some reason. Oh, we got the regular Exox. So the problem with these weapons is that there's 2 different types. There's the Ancient, and then there's the regular version. And generally, free-to-play players want the Ancient version, because the regular version has... The regular version has a Hellfire skill, which is... Is that the one that's boosted by Optimus summons? I don't know if I have the fire one. I do not remember which one. Not you, is it? No. Oh no, it is. It is this one. Yeah, so this one is Fire, Hellfire, and Inferno. So this one you need a more specialized grid to build around the Fire, Hellfire, and Inferno boosts. Because, like, on paper, this sounds pretty solid, you know, 80% boost. But then a lot of these skills are not easy to get on freely available weapons. It's possible, but it's a lot harder, so that's why most people recommend you start with Omega, and then eventually, if you happen to get all the pieces for it, you switch over to Optimus or Primal or whatever. Also, pay no attention to my fully uncapped son. That's only because they gave out a freely, like, full Evoker uncapped for free a while back. I don't remember why. I don't remember what that was for. Sun's actually a really solid summon, even without using it in, like, the sub-aura slot. You get guaranteed double attack, which is different from attacking... Oh no, sorry, this is attacking twice. This isn't double attack. Basically, you do the attack command twice, as opposed to just guaranteed to hit twice in one attack, which is really big, because it means you can do a regular attack and then pop a special. So even if you don't use this in your sub-aura, this is still pretty solid for fire squads. I could actually throw... I don't think sub-aura stats for your summons. I'm pretty sure they don't give any stats. Like, I think it's just the aura, right? You don't get any... I'm pretty sure you don't. Okay, yeah, it tells you their attack and HP doesn't get added, so leveling it up to 150 or 200 or whatever, that's not as important as just getting the maximum uncap. Is it better? I don't know. Like, I think that sub-aura is really nice. Like, that 10% amplify damage is really good, I think. I know there are use cases for putting her in the main slot, but generally I think I just prefer having the passive damage for now. What even are her stats? It's like 948 and 2480 at 150. Do people not use her in the sub-aura? Maybe that's like really high level. Because I think all the guides I've seen have pretty much recommended, you know, get your damage evoker summons and just slap them that sub-slot as fast as you possibly can. But yeah, that call is really good. I think she's probably, like, the best call, I think, of the evokers generally. I think the next one I want to work towards is Kaim, just because he lets me do the Highlander setup. How close am I even to getting Kaim, I wonder? Can I do it from here? No, I have to do it from regular Akaram. Okay, no, I still need 15 more Hangmanidians. I could trade Arca points, but it's like 3,000 a pop. And right now I'm still at the point where I still have, like, Sunstones in my shop. Oh no, right, this is the trader. This is separate from the Zero shop. Because yeah, like, I can still buy 3 more Sunlight Stones with Arca points, so... I don't think I want to do that for something I can farm anyways. Like, these are... Sunlight Stones are very important. For people who aren't familiar with this game, this is probably the most limited resource because, unlike gold bricks, which you can technically farm, Sunlight Stones, I believe there is no way to farm these. Like, I think they did introduce Sunlight Stone fragments, so they might do that in the future, but I think right now... Sunlight Stones are like the one thing straight up, you cannot get more of them unless you either pay like money, buy the promotional packs, or just wait for like Guild War and all that stuff. And then eventually I'm going to need to buy like the Evilites and stuff too. Monica, I already have. I think I have Grand Monica, I'm pretty sure I do. I think most people consider Grand Monica just straight up better. Do I have Grand Monica? I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe I don't have her. My problem is I don't know at a glance what Grand Monica's portrait looks like. have her. Like, I think right now my strategy for the Arcarum shop is basically focus on stuff that you can't get. Or stuff that is a gigantic pain in the ass to farm otherwise. Like, all these are farmable, I think. Like, I don't know if you can get more New World Quartz, actually. I don't know if these are limited. But, like, all these fragments and stuff, you can get more of those. They are farmable. I might actually want to buy some Moonlight Stones, because I think you can use those for SR summons, which can be useful in some cases. For now, though, I'll probably just stick to that. I already maxed out the Exo Sagittarius stuff, so I could farm the bow if I really wanted to. New World Quartz are kind of limited. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably hold on to those for now then. The general answer to should I use this, or the general answer to, you know, is this worth using, is if you're not sure, just wait and try and look it up first, because this game is absolutely not going to stop you from dropping, like, a Sunlight Stone or a Damascus Bar or a Gold Brick on, you know, a fucking Omega Weapon or an Omega Summon. It's not going to stop you, and you might think, oh man, I can just use this to uncap it. That's going to be really nice. It'll save me some grinding time. It will, but you will hate yourself later on down the line. Because then you might finally get Beelzebub and be completely unable to upgrade him because you only have one copy and you do not have the luck to roll another one, because I guess I could explain another thing about the game. There are a series of summons called, I want to say, the Providence series. So any of these characters, any of these summons, you cannot get by sparking. You cannot do the thing where you draw 300 times, or use the ticket that lets you get anything in the game. Yeah, I got a Bubs dupe. I also rolled a second Yadima. I think it's still in my box, actually. The 10 rolls that we're giving out for Golden Week, I got another Yadima too. Yeah, there she is. Dupes of these are very hard to come by, so generally they are kind of your prime territory for using Sunstones. Where is it? The problem with Lucifer and Bahamut is that the full uncaps are really strong, but they require so much investment. I want to give a preemptive shout out to everybody who's currently farming Sands, trying to uncap their Lucifer, their Bahamut. But yeah, like, Belial and Beelzebub, like these two guys, are probably the strongest things as you can get as a new player. Because this one, the main aura is alright. Like, the 100% boost to all elemental attack, that's not bad. The big thing is that you get the sharp boost to main character stats, and then you get their trance level by immediately to 3 at battle start. And so the big thing with Chaos Legion, his call, is that he has additional effects based on your trance level. And normally you have to use 3 special attacks, like, among your entire party. Oh no, sorry, it's just for main character, never mind, it's not even the entire party. You have to use the main character's charge attack 3 times to fully raise your trance level. So when you get to start that off on 3, you basically get a turn 1 nuke, because Chaos Legion does a lot of damage. I think this is the strongest call in the game. It'll probably do, like, if you're hitting the correct element, it'll probably do about 3 to 4 million damage. And then on top of that, since your trance level is maxed out, you will get an additional 3 million plane damage. And plane damage in this game is special because it completely ignores defense, it completely ignores, like, any kind of stat bonuses. You just get an additional 3 million damage. And in later raids, that's not a whole lot of damage, but early on... here, let me show it off, actually. I'm gonna go into an Arcarum fight here, real quick. We'll just do a quick Arcarum expedition. Yeah, your party's only big enough for 1 Bubs. So Arcarum is kind of a really hard thing for new players, because on top of having, like, restrictions that can be applied to your party, you also don't get to pick a support summon. Like, you have to use your own summons. You can't just rely on having a really strong friend. So, like, let's say here, you know, let's just assume all these characters are brand new. I might not have a great grid. Like, oh geez, this is gonna be a really hard fight. Anyways, I'm gonna call Bubs now. Yay, I did it. So, basically you get to turn 1 deal like 6-7 million damage, because the thing is, that attack that I just did, the Chaos Legion call, that didn't even do the 3 million plane damage. It didn't have to, because it was already dead. It just didn't get a chance to do anything. And yes, on top of that, it applies Bore, which is a 50% defense down. And I believe that as long as an enemy can be debuffed, Bore will always hit. So on top of doing a ton of damage on your first call, you're then setting your team up for a turn 1 just absolute meltdown. Actually, I might want to use this team. I need to use what's it called? I need to use Warlock more. Oh, I didn't mean to pick Kaguya. Shit, I fucked up. That was my Kaguya team. Excuse me. I picked the wrong team. There we go. Because I need to get Warlock to level 30 Master so I can start working on Mana Diver. But yeah, again, that was like 770,000. I'm not even matching elements here. So even if you're not matching elements, again, you still get the 3 million damage plain. You still get the guaranteed 3 million damage. So pretty much almost every encounter in Arcarum has less than 3 million HP, aside from like the really, really big special bosses. But even then, calling Beelzebub will significantly make them a lot weaker. Like, you'll probably just be able to turn 1 kill them with a decent grid. And even if you're not, like, you're fully set up for Arcarum, you'll still get a decent chunk of damage out. Oh, nice, 2+ marks. Yeah, I'm running DLF in the back row just for chips. Not that I need them. Yeah, I'm really happy about the auto-summon call. That'll be really nice for, like, slime blasting, because then you can just say, I just want to use, you know... I think they're going to make it so you get to pick your skills, like when you use auto... Like when you use auto attack now, they're going to let you choose what skills to use. So, like, I'll probably set up a party with, like, 3-0 and Beelzebub and just do, you know, auto call and then round 0, and then that's Slime's done. Yeah, Luffy, a lot of the later collab characters are really good. I wonder if they have a... Yeah, they have a marker here for tie-in. Like, a lot of the One Piece characters, like Nami and Robin, are really good. Luffy's really good. Preach from the Final Fantasy collab's good. Zoro and Sanji. Lelouch is actually really nice because he's available at any time. Like, he's not limited. You can just grab him pretty much as soon as you have access to side stories. A lot of the older collabs, though, like, if you go down to, like, you know, like the Haomaru when they did the SNK and the Street Fighter collabs and stuff, these are stinky. You don't want to use Ryu unless you're doing a meme these days. But yeah, the later collab characters are a lot better. Like Tanjiro, they did a Demon Slayer collab a while back. This one's also, like, Kokoro, she's available permanently. That's the Princess Connect side story. You can get her and Pecorine as well, but I don't think she's considered as good. Yeah, Pecorina's an 8.5. Who's the mouse girl? Oh, Vikala. She's one of the Zodiacs. Yeah, Kokoro was pre-Grimnir, but then at the same time, you know, you're not guaranteed to get Grimnir as a new character, as a new player. Yeah, the Love Live characters are also pretty decent. It is a lot nicer to fill out your party as a new player when you're starting your account, rather than just having to pray you get something decent from the machine because you're having to deal with, like, Mill and Maxwell, like the Tails collab. I love when you get the Arcarum floors that are just, there's no objective, you win, have fun. Explore if you want. Wait, was that really it? Just like 2 encounters in 1 chest? Damn. But yeah, like with Beelzebub, we just get to finish every Arcarm encounter in one button. It's great. The problem is that Beelzebub at 4 stars, getting him to 4 stars is kind of hard for new characters. I keep saying new characters, new players, because you have to get the Primarch Archangels, whatever they're called. You have to get their animas, which are a little difficult as a new player. Like, I can solo them now, but they're still kind of a pain in the ass, and I'd probably just rather have people come in and do them for me, or at least help out and speed it up. Oh boy, we're gonna fight a discarded puppet now. We're gonna fight one of the 3 root bosses. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, Event Vikala does not participate. Event Vikala has lost her rattier headband. She is experiencing pain. Alright, ready? So we're gonna see how much HP this puppet has left after we call Beelzebub here. Okay, cool, so we're already halfway done. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to use any of these, but I'm gonna do it. Oh no shit, do people actually use her because she doesn't do a special? That's funny. Upper squad, go! Oh, there's no way Vajra even gets to attack this turn. Oh, is the lockout based on your special attacks? Is that what it calculates it? That makes sense. Do people use Summer Vikala the same way, or is it just Event Vikala? Or is it just a matter of if you have Summer Vikala, you just replace Event Vikala with her? Oh, same deal? Cool. Because yeah, I have Summer Vikala, I haven't really been using her a whole lot, though. Anyway, so that's why Beelzebub is so good, especially for a new player. And based on your ping as well. Like, I know people who, you know, go hard on the refreshing, I know they hate the lockout stuff. I think I would rather have a game that doesn't require you to refresh constantly, though. Like, that's the least interesting part, when you're just, you know, press the attack button as soon as the command goes through, refresh. Press the attack button as soon as the command goes through, refresh. That's like the least fun part of Grand Blue for me. What did I want to do? We got a bunch of stuff we can still do here. I guess I could poke around. Like, I don't have great teams for Tower of Babel, unfortunately. I'm starting to the point where I actually have to, like, build a proper team rather than just copying over my main squad. I still have to do the impossible rank Wings of Terror. But, I haven't really gotten around to that. Actually, didn't I get a... I thought I got a Vikala Fate episode. I don't remember if I did that. Because I got her to level 100. Okay, no, I don't have her. I think I did that one already. Or yeah, I could just do a backup call and have everybody here melt it. Because I do eventually need the horns. I just don't want to. What even is high level Bahamut? Impossible, whatever it's called. Because I'm pretty sure it's not the same as Super Bahamut. It's not like yeah, no, it's not the same as Super Ultra Bahamut. Which one is it? It's just this one, right? Proto Bahamut, just impossible. 1.2 billion HP. Multi-elemental for the first bit. Oh, okay, so there's like actual mechanics in this one then. Regular Bahamut is just dark, and the biggest mechanic he has is Skyfall. Yeah, some of these attacks are probably a little spicy. I'd be heavily leaning on people to do it for me. I don't think I want to do that. I love how he does have Skyfall. Like, he's still got Skyfall. It now does 9.9 dark damage, 9.9 million. And then, in case you somehow manage to get him down to the 1% trigger, he just does Light of the Apocalypse. And he does 99 million plane damage, which you're not going to survive. Hey, we're not done the Zodiacs yet. I think they have, like, 3 more? Yeah, oh, there's no way I'm doing Super Bahamut. Absolutely no chance. Yeah, I might hold off on Proto Bahamut just because a lot of it's going to be me swinging into nothing. So the thing is, there are actually ways to survive, like, Skyfall. I think this one specifically, though. I don't know if this one you can, I don't know if you can kill that one, if you can cut that to nothing. Because Skyfall is dark damage, which means that you can put up a 30%, you can put up Phalanx and then another, like, 70% mitigation buff, and that gets you to immunity. Just paralyze. Oh, is he susceptible to paralyze? Damn. I wonder if that was before they added Paralyze's status. Yeah, I think a lot of people still run this because you had a chance at getting a gold brick for the host. Blue chests also can give you a gold brick, but... Oh god, 50% of total honor is required to maximum it. Okay, so this one is just like... You don't even have a guaranteed chance at getting a blue chest. Oh hey, Luminaire Omega. Let me see if I can one-shot this guy. Let me see if I can clown on this. Oh, I think she had the shields up. Anyway, so that's about your average Omega raid, like the standard Omega raids. That's about what you can expect. So if you call for help, you'll probably see the boss get melted. It's just that you may not get enough honors to get, like, a MVP chest or whatever. Yeah, my HP is, like... It doesn't help that I'm also using Belial as a sub. So he tanks your max HP by 30%, I think. Yeah, but then he does supplemental damage for each hit by 30,000, which is really good. Again, like, Beelzebub and Belial are probably the best summons you'll get. If you get those, probably pump your Sunstones into them. Oh, hey, speaking of which, here's the pervert himself. Hey, heard you talking about... Oh, hell. Time to start the feast, or whatever he said. What does he say? Let's do another Europa. I'm not quite at the point where I have full-blown, you know, HP stacks. Getting up to, like, 50k HP, 100k HP. Oh no, it's, oh hell, welcome to my feast, time to start the hedonism. Yeah, like, if you're running into problems with Belial, definitely swap him out. Like, if you're having a problem with survivability and you need that extra HP, definitely do that. Because the 30k supplemental damage on everything is really nice, but obviously if you can't survive anything, then you kind of need to do that first. Also, yeah, I definitely need to look at my extended mastery stuff. Oh damn, that was a fast one. I say that was a fast one, but every Grand Blue player in here is crying that I watched all the charge animations. Somehow still got the blue chest, though. I got lucky. Because, yeah, like... One thing that helps out a lot, actually, is, again, Relic Buster. I was talking about the other day how you want to beeline that, because they have this extended mastery skill, Tactical Shield. And this is a 4.5k shield that you can have on turn 1, because Engage Augments works really nicely with it. Basically, turn 1, you can have a full shield on everybody with debuff immunity. You get Veil and you get armor. And then you get Limit Burst as well, so turn 1, just everybody's fully charged unless they have a charge bar penalty. But yeah, like, I have a shit ton of EMP, thankfully. Like, I'm not hurting. The only problem with Relic Buster is that it doesn't have a party HP node. So, like... skill damage I don't think is useful at all, because you would need that for other sub-skills, and Relic Buster generally focuses on their own EMP skills. And then these ones are very specific, like, you could, you know, go for all the attack nodes if you plan on using that with every elemental and you plan on investing a lot of EMP. Like, I have 10 extra stars, but I won't be able to do all of them. So I'm probably just going to hold off and wait to, probably wait for, like, the row 5 classes, like, once I start getting Mana Diver and all that. Because right now I believe Mana Diver requires Chaos Ruler and Warlock at Master 30. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to click the button. Yeah, so I have to get Warlock and Chaos Ruler to Master 30. So that's just going to be a matter of time, like, I just got to do a lot of quests with them. Probably do some slime blasting this weekend or something. Because from what I hear, Mana Diver is really good. One thing I'm not sure about, I know you get the, like, their Monacheras or whatever they're called. I know you get those from quests, from, like, the Omega raids and stuff. Does it tell you if you have them? Is there a way to check and see which ones you have already? Or is it just not shown to you until you unlock them? Like, how do you see which ones you have? Oh, you can't check until you've unlocked them? Okay. See, I was gonna say, I've probably done a good chunk of Omega Leviathans. Same with Pal. Okay, so I just need to get them first. I don't think I have Yamato unlocked, no. Yeah, I don't have the Yamato yet. Need to get some distinctions. I feel like most people have kind of agreed that, like, Relic Buster has obsoleted a lot of the row 4 classes. Maybe not obsoleted, but is just flat out, like, so much easier to build up and use compared to, like, you know, Upsaris. Like, I don't think I ever see people really use Upsaris or, like, Sage or whatever. I'll still see people pop in with, like, Lumberjack. Sometimes I'll see Luchador. Sometimes Robin Hood. I do want to get Kengo going. I think that's a row 2. Like, I want to work on getting the class champion weapons, because apparently you basically need to use their class weapon, otherwise Kengo is stinky. Like, the Unsigned Kanashige is just that good that you basically don't have rights until you fully forge it. How close am I even to doing that? Oh yeah, I need the, Is this from Lindworm? What is this quest? Night Esteem... I need more Gabriel animals. Maybe I should do some Archangel fights as well. Oh, that's a co-op quest. Oh, right, that's the last tier Pandemonium. Right. The one thing still keeping co-op relevant for the most part. I think everybody kind of just agrees, don't even bother, like, farming distinctions and the crests and stuff and the esteems, just trade for them. Yeah, we're pretty close on that. I think I did the Avenger just so I could start unlocking the row 4 classes. Wait, why do I have progress on these? I don't know why I have progress bars on some of these. Where did this come from? What? Oh, maybe when I was making the, what's it called? Maybe when I was making the weapon for 7? 7. I think it might have triggered that at some point. I don't know. But yeah, I need to do... I think the Seraphic weapons, I have these all at SSR now, so like... Yeah, like I could potentially start working on the 5-star, like the fully uncap or whatever, but it's for a little bit... It's only like 3% extra damage, which isn't... It's not terrible, but it's a lot of investment for a smaller bonus, so I'm kind of focusing on other stuff for now. I need to get my Bahamut weapon to Coda. I still have the Nova. I need to get this to Coda at some point. But I need legendary merits, and these aren't hard to get. I need to get Primeval Horns, which I believe is the impossible Bahamut. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Wings of Terror impossible. Or I could even trade. I could trade pendants. I know I've been reducing as much as I can, but it just gets pulled right back out of my box afterwards. Because yeah, I definitely need to get my Bahamut Coda dagger going. And what else? Revenant weapons, I'm kind of pausing on Eternals for now. I got 7 unlocked recently. And then 3-0, I think I could theoretically uncap her. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the new raid finder. Like, it feels like it's hiding... I know the way it works. I think it just shows you basically 10% of all possible raids. Outside of, like, the really popular ones. I do kind of hope they tweak the numbers, though, because it feels like some raids are just a real pain in the ass to find. Can I do... I don't remember if I can uncap the Eternal characters from here if you have to go through a special menu or something. Like, I know I can't get hers for sure, but... Oh, no, I just gotta do the Faded... Oh, no, right, you need the soul for this one. That's right, you need the Axe Soul. Right. And this one you get by reducing a bunch of copies of, like, the Relic Weapon or something. The Eternals are a lot. The Eternals are an investment. And I don't think I really need 3-0 that much right now, because I've got, you know, I've got Bubs now. She's still really solid if you're a new account and you don't have, like, you know, Beelzebub or whatever. Because she gets plain damage, she gets ground 0, which is really, really nice for Arcarum. But I definitely need to work on my grids. Oh, hey, Narmaya. Didn't see you over your gigantic ass there. Some of the art in this game is very, very fucking horny. Because it pulls from your current team. Right now I have Narmaya in my squad, so that's her fully uncapped art. Yeah, I definitely need to work on my Earth grid more. Again, the problem is I'm currently hurting because a lot of my weapons are just kind of time locks. Where's the grid list here? I don't have Summer Belial yet, unfortunately. I've heard he's really good as well. Because yeah, like my next step up would be Alexial Axes, which is like, okay, True Judgment, Liar, Last Sarivar, I have those. I even got an AX skill on this, which is nice. But then it's like, you know, get Zircon Edge, which, okay, let's look up Zircon Edge. Ah, Beast Weapon, okay. Let's look up Autumn's Transformation. Ah, Beast Weapon. Let's look up... I guess I could farm Nibelung Horns. Gauntlet of Uriel, that one is I've got an SSR. And this is a Dark Opus weapon, which, like... I don't think I can reasonably do that right now. What does it take for a Dark Opus weapon, anyways? Our Dark Opus weapon's not here, hold on. I thought Dark Opus weapons were in the weapon series shop here. It's not an Ultima weapon, that's different. Hold on, let me look up the wiki here. Oh, this is... You just trade in stuff from the Lucilius raid, okay. Again, the UI in this game is kind of a nightmare. There's so many fucking different segments of the shop. It's a lot. Oh no, weapons, right. There we go, Dark Opus weapons. Because yeah, I have like all the shards and stuff that I could get to get the first one. It's just that I need these guys, which are specifically from the Lucilius raid. How doable is that, I wonder? How carryable is that? Why do you have 5 Yggdrasil blades? Probably because they give you a bunch. Like, they gave out a bunch of them. I think I have 5 as well, like around there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I have 9? Why the fuck do I have 9 Yggdrasil blades at, like, decent stats? Maybe this one I was building before they handed out a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I have 8. No, there's the 9th one. Yeah, I have the level 21. Oh no, when I say carryable, I mean like how easy it is for somebody to just host the raid and be like, okay, everybody else handle this for me. I'm kind of curious, how many times can I run that anyways? It'll die in a few minutes. Okay, so it's not like that bad to just kind of host it and let people join on you. Because I guess the other big question is how many people are working on Dark Opus weapons at that time, right? Oh no, it is under raid list. Wait, can I do that? It would show me the Lucilius raid in the shop there. It's definitely not that. That's Super Bahamut. Oh, I need to do Imperial Ascension. I think that's the what's it called? Wings of Terror, right? No, what's Imperial Ascension? Wiki time. Oh, this is the ultimate Bahamut raid. So this is probably harder to do than regular Proto Bahamut Impossible, right? Like, I know this is a lot easier to do now that people are used to doing, you know, Super Ultimate Bahamut or whatever. Yeah, this is the guy that has, like, all the, what's it called? The tenets or whatever? Or is that only Super Ultimate Bahamut? The naming conventions also need some work, because, like, okay, there's Bahamut, there's Proto-Bahamut, there's Impossible Bahamut, there's Super Ultimate Bahamut, there's Ultimate Bahamut, there's Impossible Ultimate Bahamut. Like, they really need better names for these things. I find it funny that Super Ultimate Bahamut, or Super Impossible, whatever the fuck it's called, only has 420,000, and then the normal version is 66666. But then the ultimate version, or the impossible version, probably has more defense, so he takes less damage. This article is about the 6-star standard raid and 6-star impossible raid. For 8-star impossible raid, see Super Ultimate Bahamut raid. Oh, that's a 6-man, okay. It's really funny that, like, oh yeah, you can do this at rank 80. As soon as you're rank 80, you can meaningfully contribute to this. I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, I definitely need to fill up my grids more for sure. Which I would love to do if Alexiel or Europa would love to drop their weapons for me. That'd be great. I would not mind, you know, a nice little streamer luck drop here. That isn't the wrong thing. Okay, she's gonna use Mirror Blade Eruption next turn, so... I'll just pop supers right now, charge attacks, whatever. Bogies. Cat, that's Eviar, she's the best. Probably would take this dude, he's only got 300,000 honors. The thing is, like, a lot of the fights were definitely designed around having multiple people. Like, there's absolutely no way you'd be able to solo these things when they were first released. Now the question is, do I want to pop Bubs to get rid of the defense down, or the defense up right now, or save it for Uncrossable Road? Or Uncrossable Realm, whatever it's called. I might wait. Elf Disaster! Oh damn, we just got every buff, huh? We'll get our buffs up in the meantime. Her defense up buff is pretty potent, so ideally I probably should get a Dispel when I'm fighting her. The summon combos are great. I think my favorite is anything with Gorilla, because the first half of his call, like, I think his call is just ooh, 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 like, it's just gorilla noises. But then it combos with everything else, so you get like, ooh, Palace, ooh. You know? Yeah, we'll just attack until she does Uncrossable Realm. Oh no, I'm gonna get MVP sniped. My honors, my axes. I don't care. In general, I think the general strategy is the more raids you do, you'll just get more drops in general, so. Hashtag YOLO joined. I'm getting stream sniped! Yeah, we'll just do Uncrossable Realm and then I'll pop Bubs. Oh, now roll for sanity. That rules. Wait, did she not use Uncrossable Realm? Why didn't she use it? I thought I hit the trigger. Whatever. Whatever, I'm just popping Bubs. I'm popping Bubs before I miss out on my blue chest. If any of you got an Alex axe, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry and shit. Actually, I probably should do... Ow. Just smacked my head with my headphones. I probably should do my my Gabriel animas, because I will need some of those. I don't think I've done my host yet. Oh no, that's the different one. The confusing thing is, like, these raids are probably about on par with an Impossible level raid. Like, the default Omega is in Impossible, but it's in the later version of Standard. You need 50 of each help. I mean, come join up. Come join. Can you only do this one time? Oh, right, because we had the event going on, you got more hosts. I was like, I could have sworn it was more. They were only doing, like, a test run for the Raid Finder beta. Let people host more matches. I could see them keeping that. And I know there's the 4 Primarchs that I can eventually do as well. That gets you just a random anima of any type. But generally, like, do this one when you're starting out. Do the specific Primarch that you need. Here's the raid ID, CCDC66F7. Can you not copy? It's weird that you can't copy the ID. That'd be, like, so nice. Why can't you copy the ID? Like, they got rid of the Twitter share. In case anybody wants to help nuke this. Like, again, I'm pretty sure I could solo this, but it would take a lot longer. Oh, I see banana. I see banana. Combo chance banana. I wonder if this counts as a combo. Ooh, Genesee. Ooh, Palace. Alright, she uses buffs and stuff. I probably should have saved my debuffs, so well. I need to get better about doing my daily raid stuff. Because a lot of times I'll just let my host sit on the table and, like, those give you the best rewards, generally. I'm just swinging. Wait, why did her health bar just jump up and down? It's weird. I will say, though, like, a few weeks back when I started having to do the Primarch fights, I'm doing a lot better now, just in terms of surviving. Oh no, the pro skips, I never miss those, because those are so easy to do now. I just do those on my Skyleap. I set that up so that way I just get a bunch of passive materials. Because yeah, for people who aren't familiar, they added a pro skip function to the game for a lot of the raids. For a lot of like the more basic raids and missions and stuff. Basically there's like a pro version, which is like, you do 10 runs of very hard instantly, like you don't actually have to do the quest, it is just immediately completed for you. And then you also get a guaranteed run of Dimensional Halo Nightmare. So if you're doing an Eternal, like that's at least a way to kind of get your one guaranteed freebie per day. And then you can always run it, like you can do more of it if you want to. But that's just like random chance to get the Dimension Halo at that point. I actually got really lucky a couple days. Like I think a couple days I got the full relic drop both times. Like both in a row, which was fantastic for me. I think I also need to do, like, I do want to make a Cosmic Sword. I've heard that that's pretty decent for light grids while you're still building up. Oh no, that's the impossible version. I was going to say I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be like, hey guys, it's me. I've never touched this raid before, and I'm going to take up one of your 6 raid slots. I will not be doing that. I guess I could also point out something else. So, they added this recently, which is really nice. They actually have, like, grid templates that you can work towards now. Like, you can just set a goal for these. So, like, you can see, okay, this wants me to have, you know, 4 AESs, and these are beast weapons, and then, what is that, a Dark Opus? Oh, no, that's the Xeno weapon. And then the Coda Bahamut Dagger. I don't know that I would recommend this. I don't know that I would recommend people aim specifically for the dagger. This is probably a lot of work. I don't know that I would do that. Oh no, you can choose different templates, okay. But yeah, there's like a lot of different preset templates, which are nice if you don't want to fuck around with the wiki. But I would just recommend using the wiki, because these are... I'm pretty sure these are, like, just made by the game. Like, you can't just build a template and have people vote them up. I'm pretty sure these are all just preformed. Like, this is what they said is good. It's actually funny now that they have specific builds for Unite and Fight for, like, Relic Buster. That's funny. It's a lot easier to get started now, thankfully. It's still kind of a nightmare to figure out where you go from your starting templates, but it's at least a little better. It also shows you where you can find items and stuff, like for the for building these grids. So like you can say, okay, I want the highest effort thing. Okay, Keelan Sword. Well, no, I think these are all like the same category, which is... I don't know that... No, some of these are wrong. It's definitely not easy, like, to get a Katana of Renunciation compared to, like, Ancient Cortana. I don't know why it's putting these in, like, the same category. It definitely needs, like, tier lists, like, star rankings. I don't know why Celeste Claw's up here, either. That doesn't make any sense. It's probably just, like, these are SSRs. It just lumps them all together. And then summons are a lot more limited for free characters, because it's literally, like... Celeste, Basilisk, Diablo, Omega, and Keelan. There aren't really a lot of free, like, farmable summons outside of side stories. God, like, I want to get more Ancient Oberons, because I want to work on my water and my earth grids. I don't... Can you make more than one Xeno weapon, or is it just one for each? I guess you could get more, because, yeah, you can find them as AX drops. Because I have both the Judgment Lyre and Last Sarvar. I don't think I want to make any more. At least not for Earth. Wind is weird, because it doesn't recommend that you make any of them. At least on the wiki. I might want to do that, though, just because I'm still using, like, the... I'm still using, like, the silver bow or whatever it's called, which is... It's okay, but it's not great. Got a relic drop, nice. Yeah, you can just get them as drops. I don't know if that was always the case, but it saves you a lot of time with the Eternal Stone grind. Yeah, honestly, I might just grab a Xeno weapon and replace this guy, because the Silver Harp is very, like, very poverty tier. I'll probably hang on to Varus for a bit, because this is actually pretty decent. You can get up to 200. And the charge attack is actually really nice, too. Especially when you pair that with, like, the core buffs that also give you more multi-attack rates. Really solid. What would it even take? Do I have any... I don't think I've gotten any Xeno wind weapons as random drops. I think I might have gotten an Arcob. Yeah, I found an Arcob with HP and debuff resistance, which aren't incredible skills. I think stamina is generally considered like the best AX skill if you find that. I think I did actually get it on my my flame scythe. Yeah, I got stamina +3, which is nice. That gives you the biggest damage bonus. The other ones are just like, if you happen to get one that sounds decent, like supplemental damage and all that, that's fine, but it's not a whole lot. Yeah, maybe I'll do a couple runs of, what's it called? Non-Exo Sagittarius. Because Exo Sagittarius, I don't think he ever drops the Xeno weapons. I think it's just you have a really low chance at getting the bow. I think I found one as a drop so far. I wonder if I could just regular swing in, not even have to worry. Nah, not a lot of damage. I remember having such a hard time with these, like the Xeno fights, because they were like the multi-stage waves, and my grid at the time when I first started fighting them was garbage. So I was not doing anything really, and I had to use all my my good skills just to survive the waves themselves. I think I barely managed to survive the Xeno, the Vohumana fight, just because wind was my best element at the time. But yeah, it was pretty rough. And now I can just full auto it. They're not doing the event where you have a higher chance of getting AX skills right now, are they? I think that ended, right? Actually, what am I doing? I can literally check the wiki. They have they have everything. Yeah, I think that's not going anymore. Because they'll tell you, like, what events are currently going on. So right now, like, pretty much every water raid, like Omega Leviathan, Impossible Leviathan, Europa, Tefnut, and Wamdus, those are all running bonus drops, so really good time to grind for water materials if you need them. And I've been trying, Lord, I've been trying for a Zither. Target acquired. Sagittarius speaks in English for some reason. You cannot escape from death. I definitely don't need to do all this prep work. Yeah, I don't even need to bother about going for multi-attacks. He's probably just dead with this. Trishula, yep. The nice thing about the Xeno clashes is that even if you have the Xeno weapons, like once you're done with those, I think it's still worth doing them. Because when you go to the shop, there is actually a completely separate tab for those. if you go to the quest items here, you can do showdowns and clashes. And so, like, let's say you're done making, like, you know, Xeno Ifrit weapons or whatever. You can get a monthly restock of, like, 20 half elixirs and these as well, which is really nice. You can also get, like, katana stones, merits. These are limited, though. These aren't monthly. But they're a good way to, like, spend extra resources that you got from doing this. And there's a different shop for every single element as well, so, like, once you exhaust one, you can jump to the other one and start pumping those in. I'm gonna hold off on spending them for now, though. Yeah, the trailer for Relink, which is, how much time has that been developing now? Like 8 years? Probably about as long as the game. Alright, I want to do my second run of Sagittarius. Maybe I'll get lucky and get an AX skill. Supreme merits are weird because they're actually, like, surprisingly difficult to get as a new player. Like, you'll get them from a bunch of different sources, but you won't, like... You won't have a lot of them. Mostly get them from, like, repeating events. This is an all target. I'll actually pop that, because that is Ignis Ward, that's bonus for fire allies. I'll pop this too, might as well. Rama Ridra. Thankfully I got to the point where I can full auto the tier 2 summons or whatever they're called. The like twin elements and all those, I don't know what the actual term is. I can full auto those now, so I do get some supreme merits from those. If I ever want to not have to worry about, like, constantly doing raids and stuff, I can just run that. I guess I could also run Proto Bahamut, because that's pretty free. Like, regular Proto Bahamut, that's basically a non-issue at this point for most players. I probably should, like, make teams with Bounty Hunter, specifically for, like, enemies I just want to farm and can comfortably do so against. Oh, hell. I love how both him and Belial both have lines that are just, oh, hell. Oh, I never actually used Limit Burst. Oh, well, he's dead. The other nice thing about my fire team right now, damn. The other nice thing about my fire team right now is that, just kind of like unintentionally, I've built a perfect Primal Pal synergy. Oh, wait, Mugen's still there, hold on. I don't really use Mugen that much. He normally just kind of pops in it in case I lose somebody by accident. I want to get Satyr in there. So, Medusa and Satyr have a passive called Primal Pals, or Primal Pal Gateway. Is Mugen a Primal? I thought he was considered Droff. But they have a bonus effect that just gives them better stats based on how many Primal characters you have in your party. And it just so happens that Medusa's a Primal, Michael's a Primal, Shiva's a Primal, Satyr's a Primal. Wilness is considered human, I think. Yeah, because all the dragons, they just took on different forms. And then Satyr also has the same passive, I want to say, or a similar passive, where she gets more bonuses based on how many primals you have. Yeah. Because, as it turns out, Michael's just really fucking good. Like, even if you don't plan on using her in the front line, this skill right here, the passive 20% boost to Fire, Hellfire, Inferno, and Iron Flame skills, which, by the way, covers both Omega and Optimus grids. Even in the backline, you just get a big bonus, so, like, you just put her in there. You want her in your party. She's basically like having a 10th weapon slot. Just on top of being really fucking good, because this skill here, Pantera, you point this at a fire ally and say, okay, you, not only do you now have an instant charge bar at 100%, you're going to use your charge attack twice. Which synergizes really nicely on either Wilness, who does a fuck ton of damage with his charge attack, or you can throw it on Shiva, whose whole gimmick is that he charges slower than other characters, but then his charge attack is really good, and it also boosts his stats. You get a skill cooldown, it boosts his Ruin Maker. Yeah, this one. His Ruin Maker level rises and it makes his passive stats even better. So either him or Wilness are both good targets for the Pantera nuke. And then Medusa's just running real nice support, like she gets to dodge a lot. And once she gets up to 5 stacks of Surfing Serpent, which is done just by like getting turns passing without taking damage, which, spoiler alert, she's really good at dodging, so she's going to get a lot of that. Once she gets up to 5, she's going to do Serpent Spike for free every single turn. So she's just constantly shitting out dispels, doing poison, which isn't that great, but then she's also doing some damage. And then this also gets better based on your Surfing Serpent level. If you get up to 5, you get a shield and dodge tank encounter for 2 hits. Basically, she's good for longer fights. She's not so much for bursting, but like that's what Will Ness's job is. God, do I do more Europa raids? Probably should do more Europa. Actually, I'll do my host of Europa, and that way folks can jump in here if they want to kill her. Right, it's in raid. I always mix up quest and raid when I want to start one of my own, because I think I still have some more hosts. Making sure, okay. I have a bad habit of just clicking through as fast as possible, and sometimes you'll have that weird setup where you don't actually have the right team you wanted, because it's just like some weird edge case where it just picks a random team or something. I always try to make sure. Anyways, raid ID, I'll type that out actually. 150 F5 CD5, there you go, if you want to melt a Europa for me. Because this fight I absolutely will take whatever help I can get. Again, it's doable, it's soloable, but it is such a nightmare. It takes forever with my grid, my Earth grid, I should say. Hear my ah. What's using Mana Blast? Probably pop Feng Shui actually. Because she'll probably do that after I launch these attacks. I want to get Earth Satyr, but I have not gotten lucky enough to grab her yet. She's not like a limited character, thankfully. I think she's just a standard pool, so I don't have to worry about rolling at like a specific time for her. Thankfully, the Bubs bonuses are working really nice with any kind of double attack on my main character. Yeah, damn, look at that HP bar just disappear. Maybe I'll just do my hosts of the Omega 2 summons. Because I think the reset comes in 2 hours anyway, so I might as well just spend those. I rarely host them, I usually end up joining. I'm at the point where I can definitely, like, I can do these raids and contribute well enough when there are other people there, but soloing them is still a huge pain in the ass. So having other folks around is really nice. Damn. Got a shit ton of Europa animas at least, but I want that harp, I want that zither. Give me your zither. I still have to do Rose Queen. I don't know if that's easier or harder than these ones. I might want to switch out my water team. Because Shiva hits pretty hard. And I'm definitely not bursting him down. Actually, I want to get Anna in here. Question is, do I want to keep Cagliostro and Kalulu in the back line or swap them out for someone else as well? I don't know if Lancelot has anything. He probably gets something at level 95, so I definitely need to get him some more levels. Ah, oh, Wamdis. You're so close to being a good character. Right now you're just kind of awkward and you're a tank, but you can't tell people to attack you. I'll try with Amperside and Vajra, see how we do. (6-5) FD 7358. I really hope they add like a copy raid button at least, because that'd be nice. I'm gonna hold off on anti-collision spell for now. Actually, no, you get it for free when you use a charge attack, that's right. I don't remember what his first trigger is, Rudra. Oh, he gives himself a buff. I'll hold off on using Beelzebub then. Oh, we didn't actually hit the trigger until after I attack, so I gotta do another turn of just waiting. Oh no, that's right. Anna's a 200% attacker, so she doesn't get to use it immediately. Probably hold off. Probably be fine. I'm gonna say this and then my entire party's gonna explode. Nah, with the shield we should be okay. Something hilarious about just 3 dogs coming out to attack the God of War. There you go, now I'm calling. I forgot to move moves with my main character, oops. You say as you have already contributed 1.1 million honors to the raid. Yeah, damn, you're really slacking. What's going on? You better step it up, otherwise you're gonna get overtaken by Mr. 274,000 honors here. There we go, that'll be a free anti-collision spell. Probably pop with the C now. This is the one I think she has to have. Yeah, she needs Spirit level 5 for that, so. Oh no, you don't have to stop. Like again, it's very like casual. I'm not looking for the best players or whatever. This is Shiva. Absolutely can manage without your A game. Oh no, blue box is only like what is the blue box threshold for Shiva? Because I'm pretty sure I got it. Like don't worry about sandbagging just to make sure I get the blue box or whatever. I'm not too concerned about doing 100% optimal here. I don't even... do I even use... I don't even know if I use Shiva weapons in, like, the recommended grids here. I think Nilakantha. Okay, so it does recommend those at least. Yeah, don't stress too much about it, just go ham. Both sword and staff. Well, I have a good chunk of the sword at least. Apparently the wiki doesn't recommend it, though. She was 353k? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that then. Shiva Sword's best HP sword for fire. Okay. Oh, right. AE 4 4 3 2 6 1. Actually, I might as well pop this while we wait then, because it does take a few turns to ramp up to that, and I think that's only a 3-turn defense buff. Alright, I was not going to use King of the Sea yet. The only problem with using Relic Buster on a water party with Anne is that I think Relic Buster does have, like, inherent higher hostility. So, like, enemies will naturally want to swing at you more, the main character. So sometimes it's a bit of a coin toss between main character and Anne for who gets hit, and generally you want Anne to get hit, because her whole mechanic is that she gets spirit stacks for getting targeted. Bonus dog. Bark, bark, bark. Does Anne actually have a dispel? Oh, she does have a... Yeah, she's got a dispel on a charge, perfect, so I don't even have to use... I don't have to save Bubs. And also Vajra has that too, I forgot, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. The hostility up. Pop Tide Dad. I think it's up to 100. That's fine. If only I could transfer that hostility up to Wamdis. Because, like, I remember one fight when, like, I lost all my other characters, and she was just sitting there for an extra 10 turns, and, like, she couldn't get killed because her defense was too high for the boss to reasonably damage, and she had the passive healing on her stuff as well. So if only I could make her get hostility. But she can't just do that, like, built in, unfortunately. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Oh, right. Sometimes it plays the rare item noise for things that are just... You got a rare version of an anima from a chest. Is there a class that lets you transfer hostility? I know that's a couple of effects on some characters. Like, I know Bowman, he just makes random people get targeted, which is sometimes kind of a pain in the ass, but I mean, it's Bowman, so... Executor. What class even is that? Assassin and Tormentor. Wait, is that like a... Hold on. Is Tormentor like a row 3 class? Oh no, it's an extra one. Your secret... Oh god, that's right, that's one of the secret gear classes. Oh, it's only a 1 turn. That's kind of rough. Can you, like, modify this cooldown at all? Monsieur de Ciel. Yeah, I don't know that this is... I don't know that it's worth playing Tormentor just so you can have Wamdis kind of be a tank. I'm sure they'll do that when they rebalance her eventually down the line. I just think right now she's a little too awkward to use. And like, why build into making Wamdis usable when Anna's right there? Definitely want to do some Alexiel fights though. I definitely need I need those axes. Plus, it's another good excuse. I'm going to show off Eviar's entire attack, actually. I'll turn on her charge attack. In the meantime, F5, A9, D9, F8. It's so weird that you can't copy that. We're going to turn on her charge attack animation and only hers because it's very good. God, such a good animation. All the 6 dragon charge attack animations are really good, actually. The only one that I don't have, I think, is Luo. Get charmed, dummy. Get charmed by the cat. We'll pop Min dead on main character. Oh, she's melting. She's melting. Preemptive apologies to any Earth class or any Earth enemy in the game. Damn, that was fast. There should definitely be a blue chest though. I'm almost debating if I want to switch Narmaya into the last slot, just because she'll absorb the most charge that way. Do people generally do that? Do they normally put her in the... Because, like, I do kind of want Korwa there. Because that way she's constantly generating more fill. Like, she's generating more threads and stuff. Like, I'm not talking about racing or whatever. I'm just talking about general, like, you know, just contributing to a raid and not necessarily going as fast as possible. Because, like, that gives her more charges for her buffs. Wouldn't you want more of those? Or am I thinking about it wrong? O29, Fido, Fido. Yeah, that's summer Korwa, not regular. Regular Korwa, I think her buffs are limited time, right? Or they go away if they get hit or something. Half of my characters, like, I just kind of rolled them and like, are they good? And then I looked them up. Oh, they're good. I generally save Korwa's buff for her, for Narmaya for third turn. Just because she already has the double attack after Narmaya does a double, or a charge attack. It's just the grids. The grids are my weakest part for sure. But that's... Actually, I'm gonna save Bubs. Because I don't know if she's gonna use Uncrossable Realm here. Sometimes it feels like they just skip triggers. I wonder if you, like, go too hard. Like, that time was Legulf. I thought she was supposed to use Uncrossable Realm at 50. Have I read her S2? Like her second skill? Or what do you mean? I mean, her second skill is good. I generally just use it for, like, fights that are gonna be taking a long time. Whereas raids, generally, they end pretty quickly. Like, you don't have to focus as much on defense with that. Unless I missed something about it. Damn. Not getting that streamer luck today. I get luck when I roll stuff, but not when I actually have to farm for stuff. Yeah, like the permanent defense and lowered defense and debuff resistance. This is really good for long fights. But for the short ones, like when you're just joining in a public fight, you generally want to get as much damage out as possible. And you only have so many threads you can do that. Only so many field. There's also this guy, the summer debut, where she gets, like everybody else gets better charge attacks based on the number of ideas she has. I'm not sure how much that actually contributes, but right now I'm going to put her there. Seems like a good spot for her. Get more charges to use more threads. Alright, so that should be all the Alexial raids. Next up, it's time for Grimnir. Grimnir's such a nerd. F1DF 9804. I probably should have had Wilness in here. Oh well. Does he get a buff on Flash Ruination? No, it is not. Yeah, I'll just pop these, why not? I'm gonna save this for when the charge attack comes out. God, I wish Shiva could get full charge from everybody else having 100%. Right now, his charge gain is just low enough that you can't use... You know, you can't pop a... What's this called again? Pantera. You can't pop that immediately after your first turn. You have to wait an extra turn for Shiva to charge, otherwise you're kind of wasting a lot of damage. It's a little stinky. Oh yeah, thank you to whoever is applying Treasure Hunter. I need to go faster, actually, I'm not doing any damage. Oh, I never called Bubs. That's probably why I didn't do as much damage. Oh yeah, character-wise, I'm doing pretty well. Okay, I could pop open the collection tracker here real quick. Haven't spent a dime on this game, don't plan on it. Yeah, so there's my rough character lineup from like 10 to 9.5 on the tier list on the wiki there. Oh, I was very much a seasonal player for the longest time. How dare you attack your best friend with an attack? Grandir. Sadly, I never got the Lich and Fediel Dream Team, though. Michael, I want to say I got her during the summer giveaway rolls, I think. I got Michael and Vajra. Because I also didn't know that there was the, they did the, like, the 100 free beginner draw banner that was like a permanent leg fest or whatever. So I realized that was going on. I don't have Grand Percival, sadly. Whatever you see on the tier list here, these are the ones that I actually have. I'm filtering by characters that I own. I got Grand Percival on my other account, the one that I played on Tuesday. The one that I did to see how far I could get in 3 hours. I rolled him with my starter. I rolled him in Grand Narmaya. But sadly, I did not get Grand Percy on my main account. One more Grenade. I don't know if have I actually done Metatron? I have done Metatron. Oh, right, I would have had to, because otherwise I couldn't do the impossible skips. Yeah, I don't have Hallowell. Funny thing is, I remember seeing Petra when I first got her, and she was like pretty bland. She was very mid. And then apparently now she's a 9.6. So they must have gotten her rebalance really nice. She was one of my first SSRs that I drew. 3E8C8410. The hell is that sticker? Yeah, because, like, what even was Petra's deal before? Like, she had... what? Like, she had the permanent refresh, it was only like 150, was very little. Did they just make her base kit, like, a lot better? Because the only thing I'm really seeing here... I think she was level 80 before, right? Seems like these don't get activated, like, these don't get upgraded outside of these two. Feels enhanced. Yeah, these are just cooldown increases, so maybe they just buffed her base kit. Oh, mirror image was single target before. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, let's use Phalanx. And by Phalanx, I mean I'm gonna use Bubs. Because, yeah, none of these are like level 100 unlocked. She's still level 80 cap, I think, right? She's only up to 4-star caps. I think this is also new. Whenever a foe uses a special attack, she uses Celestial Phenomenon. Instant charge. But I definitely don't remember her doing that before. Her skill 2 didn't do wind damage? Wow. Yeah, Petra was kind of stinky. I'm trying to remember, like, there's still... Like, Dark Saurodon, he was dog shit when I first got him, and he's still kind of dog shit now. I remember he used to be broken because apparently there was a way you could, like, break the damage cap of the game, and you could have him do, like, 300 million damage. I think that's why they might have implemented a damage cap in the first place. I do like when the rebalances are just like base kit additions or fixes rather than, you know, you have to get them to level 100. Because that's a lot of investment for a new player. I want to call... I'll pop Colossus the defense down. Might as well. Flames of Reactor. No effect. Burned. I still love, like, playable Grimnir's charge attack. Where, like, he does his line, and then he's like, oh, I fucked it up, I bit my tongue! They added Grimnir to Dragalia Lost as well. He was very chuny in that game, too. Sadly, Dragalia Lost is very dead. I'm honestly kind of surprised they haven't added any Dragalia characters to Grand Blue. I think I need the Metatron bow. Time for people to really go ham. The only, like, I would have Fediel out, except that I now have Vikala at level 100, so her field is really nice as well. Whereas, what's her name? Fediel can be a bit of a downside since I don't have Lich. Like, it eventually does start dealing damage to me. Oh, you got a last Stormblade? Nice. Or did I get one and I just didn't see it? 5-2 AAA, C4-6. And 75% HP. Aurora Coil. What does it do? Aurora Coil. I might actually switch out Orchid because her whole thing, like, her shield kind of interferes a lot with Relic Buster shield and all that. It's kind of a waste. Like, I need to use this because that's party-wide. I need that. But then, like, she needs this to have effects. Like, she gets Dark Attack for everybody else. And then Bowman doesn't do anything because that's his thing. What does Rat Shrine and Rainbows do again? Oh, I need to get to hype 4. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, without Lich, the field eventually does start hurting you too much. But then with Lich, it's just you now have permanent refresh, basically. Enjoy. Permanent, undispellable refresh. Then again, Dark is already like a cracked enough element as is. Even without Fediel and Lich, it's still very strong. I'm pretty close to 150 moons. I could buy... Is Ereshkigal 150 moons, or is that just, 100? I don't remember. One more hype. Not that we're gonna get to use it, but... Oh, I never called Bubs. Hey, Bubs, get out here. Never mind, he's dead. From what I hear, Ereshkigal is very much like... You are in it to win it if you go for this. Like, you are going hard on the fucking Guild Wars. Because I think right now I have, how many bars do I have? Is that a consumable? I got 5 gold bars and 21 Damascus bars. I don't know what these are for. Golden Chalk... Oh, these are SSR uncaps. Are these basically the same as a... gold bar? Is that how that works? Sometimes they give out just like random really nice uncap items for free. Oh, Ereshkigal comes fully uncapped. Oh. Yeah, because I think you just... It's from Treasure Trade, right? Or is it... It might be... Oh no, it's the Gold Moon. Right, right. It's moons. Trade moons. Because yeah, you can buy... Is it superlative weapons? Oh, illustrious weapons. Boost dark allies. Oh, that's probably why you had normal damage attacks up and skill damage cap up. Also gives double strike. Wow, that's actually really nice. That's a pretty good weapon. But yeah, like, imagine you're a new player, you're like, alright, I got 150 gold moons, I could buy a Zero ticket, or I could... You know, what the fuck is a superlative weapon? What's an illustrious weapon? Like, I don't think anybody uses Excaliburs, right? I think these are considered doo-doo. Or at least not worth the moons. Question is who would I swap? Because like I have Shalem, and obviously I have Fediel, but their fields don't really play nice together with Vikala. Maybe I'll just keep the squad for now. Oh, you can only buy a single copy, so even if you do somehow get, you know, 600 gold moons to fully uncap one of them, you still would have to use bars. Goddamn. That's fucked up. Anyways, C89, A3, CEF. I'm not gonna hit request backup because then it opens up to everybody and somebody will probably come in and absolutely delete the raid. You know, unlike what's already happening, but without a chance for people to kind of filter in and start buffing up and stuff. And by people, I mean me. Gotta be a little better about Dune damage, though, because I think I was under the threshold for guaranteed blue chest. And health bar gone. Oh, actually not too bad. Whenever there's a raid with other people in it, I'm just half expecting the health bar to disappear at any given point in time. Get that hype level up. Get trap dummy. Doesn't Bowman have a dispel on one of his abilities as well? Oh, not enough hype. I need more hype. Probably not going to need the blind, but I'm going to use it regardless. It's very funny to me that Bowman is so good because he just doesn't have to do anything. Like, you don't have to control him at all. He's functionally just a free character slot that just does his own thing. Like, even if you tell everybody, okay, we're not using charge attacks, he's like, no, I'm going to use a charge attack. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. No drops this time. Alright, Avatar, time to feel the power. Yeah, Bowman is just a different form of Eviar. I know it's actually like, he's supposed to be... Not... I want to say Kaim, I know that's not right. It's, one of the Earth characters, I think. It's, not Cain. Is it Cain? No. Ayer, that's who it is. Because, yeah, he's just a different persona of Ayer, so if you want to put him and Ayer in the same party, you can't do that. Alright, avatar time. Time to feel the power. I'm still not sure about my light loadout. Because, like, apparently, you know, EO and Jeanne d'Arc are really good. Apparently, like, Vera is also good, but she requires some management. What's wrong with EO? No, I know you want to do, like, the Staff of Hope strategy. I think that is the strategy, but... Oh, right, code. C, 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 D, E, F, G, H. A weird code. Nice thing about light grids is that having all the Luminera swords, you just naturally get a lot of HP. Because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure on my light team loadout still. I don't have Nihan or Florence, unfortunately, so... I don't think there's any point in even using this, is there? Oh, strength attack, might as well. I mean, if you want a Florence burst, go for it, like... I'm mostly here for the host chest, because they end up going to waste most days anyways. Oh, my sad little light team. They definitely need some more love as well. I'm not gonna stress too hard about getting Staff of Hope going with her. I'll probably start working on Light Vera then. Because I do like her kit. Like, Staff of Hope is really solid when you get it to line up. And, like, Flowery 7's really nice. Her buff on charge attack is really nice as well. I don't know that I need this, but I'm using it mostly for Revitalize and Strength. Because Revitalize gives you charge bar if you're already at full HP, right? I think that's how it works. Most people use Keelan for it. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some strategies that use that, but I don't have Keelan or the other one yet. Oh shit, Nobio. Nobio common. Hold on, we're gonna watch Nobuo Uematsu play a song for us and then attack. This is... Is this Avatar specifically theme, or was it used beforehand? This is the raid boss theme, though. Music in this game is actually really solid. Ow! I thought I remember hearing this in one of the What Makes the Sky Blue quest series. How not to die to that, what? Just burst him down before he gets to do it? Are you talking about Geisenborger? The, one of the evokers? I don't think I... The only evoker that I have right now is Elanon. I'm working on Kaim next. My resources for evokers are unfortunately a little thin at the moment. Or yeah, you could also do, I guess, the Bahamut strategy. Geisenberger caps dark damage of 10k. Okay. Yeah, not a huge priority for me right now. Actually, did I have another host of that, or is that it? I think that was... Oh no, we got one more. You get to feel the power one more time. Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing Kaim next because I want to get that Earth Highlander grid going. FC097B25. Oh, Vera can eat it as well. I'm gonna save, actually. Normally when you use this on turn 1, it's kind of wasted, because then you don't get double, whatever that's called, out of the ashes. Vera S1. Yeah, I'll probably look into building her up then. Paradise Palace. I don't think Vera had her 5-star when I first rolled her. That would have been what? What was Grand Vera released, actually? 2017, yeah, I think I probably rolled her a while back. And I just never ended up using her. My Earth, or my light team in general is kind of weak, as you might be able to tell. I'm still not sure on a great party makeup right now. I mostly just stuck EO and Jeanne d'Arc on there because they're both apparently considered pretty good. And I don't have Nihan or, what's her name, Florence. Because, yeah, these are both, like, straight 10s, so... I do have Noah, yeah. Apparently he's kind of weird to use, though. Like, you have to manage his buffs carefully. Alright, I'll work on Vera then. Actually, I think I do have Grand Cagliostro, I just don't think I have her built up at all yet. I'm pretty sure I have her. God, this is the background word. Yeah, I got, what's her name? I got Rubomi. I think she was the first light SSR that I got. Light and Earth, I think, have been my hardest teams to build over time. Like, I have good Earth characters. Water kind of started getting really nice once I got Vera, or not Vera, Vajra and Poseidon. I don't remember if I have to repop that. No, it's already capped. I wonder if I get a free Staff of Light. Yeah, I get a free Flower 7. Nice. I did it! Staff of Hope, yes! Anyways, time to die. Time to feel the power. And then immediately melt. Cool. The solution to surviving Apocalypse, or whatever that's called, is simply just, or Arc Enemy, just have 2 people in the back line so you don't actually count as losing. Although I know you still get the loot even if you wipe out. I'm trying to think what else. I guess I could, like, do people really run regular Wings of Terror? Like, you don't get a gold brick from this, so... It's mostly just, I guess, if you need rusted weapons, maybe merits, the basic Bahamut swords, or the horns. Post RQ, what's RQ? Oh, Rose Queen. No, I mean, I've never done it before. People want to... And Rainbow Prisms. Is it hard? Hold on. Let me look this up first. I know 10 Rainbow Prisms is like nothing, but I just want to make sure. I consider it Omega 2. Takes a long time? Okay. Maybe hold off on that then. The Rose Crystals are nice because you can just trade those for distinctions. I don't think that the, what's it called? I don't think that the weapons, like the Rose Queen weapons, really get used that much. At least none that I've seen on any of the grids that I've been researching. Because yeah, it's like here in the 4-star stuff. Wait, can you do all these once per day? Oh, you can do all these once per day. Yeah, have a good one, Valkyrie. Or Raindrop, I'm not sure what you prefer to go by. I thought these were just one, like, of the 4 per day, but I guess you could just keep doing these. Or you can do, like, one of each. We'll get the rest of the Primarchs then. Let's get some orbs. Go by Rain? Okay, cool. Noted for later. I don't know if anybody wants any orbs, but 8-4, 6-4-E. I'll leave that open for chat members, and then if it's too slow, I'm just gonna be like, I'll open it up the gates. Basilica buff. Oh no, that's a buff removal. Okay, so yeah, I might as well pop bubs now then. The hard part about this game, honestly, is like remembering, like there are side stories where characters like they fucking hate your guts and they want to kill you or whatever, or like the main storyline where they're trying to kill you and then like you just get them as characters like, oh hey Doncho, we're friends now, haha. I'm actually just gonna pop this now because it's gonna pop again when I use my skill. Paralyzed dummy. I love when it's like, Michael has unleashed her true power, and then it just falls over because all the damage is dealt by other people. When did Grand Blue begin involved? I mean, I think specifically like, you know, archangels and devils and all that. I want to say like the sky makes what makes the sky blue. That's when they really started focusing on that. I'm sure there were like references in the background to stuff, but probably like what makes the sky blue is like the first big. Oh right, this isn't an impossible raid. Just knock out all the archangels, the Primarchs, whatever. Time to shoot Uriel with my gun. Taking stuff from the previous game? What previous game? They took, like, characters from Rage of Bahamut, but, like, story-wise, it's just their own thing. Anyways, E5D77430. I'm gonna get some cheeky damage in, because wind is a real strong element. Oh, can you not charm? Huh. Or maybe you just resisted it. You got unlucky. But yeah, Rage of Bahamut is kind of just, they took some character designs, maybe a little bits of lore here and there. They kind of wrote themselves into a corner because they had, like, 3 different potential states of Lucifer going on, and they realized they had to fix that. Because, like, they had Lucifer, and then they had Lucio, and then they had, like, Lucifer, or Lucifer, or whatever. Like, there's 3 different versions, and then there's also Lucilius, who is completely different and important, but at the same time, you gotta read the story to explain that, because I fucking can't. I'm actually glad I used to be able to get destroyed by Earth Crash. My grid is slowly progressing. Also, they do the thing where they'll just pull the character over to multiple games, like, what's his name? Albert has been in, like, every single Cygames thing, I think. And he's just the Thunderswift Lord. He doesn't, like, have a whole lot of story relevance, but he's there. I don't think Olivia was in Dragalia. But yeah, there's 10 different people with Lucifer's or Lucio's face. And like, we should probably explain why that is, why that's a thing. I'm gonna get, what's his name in here? I'm gonna get not Wamdus. Willness. Get that double unworldly charge deck. And then there's also, like, the really confusing thing where they have, like, Hillel Ben Shalem, and then Hillel Ben Sahar or something. God, I never went hard into Guild Wars. I probably will. I'll probably just, like, do enough to get some basic stuff, but I don't go hard on that. I can't do a full week. I cannot do a full week of running one quest over and over and over again. BF7... C1E03. So Willness's deal is that he just does a fuck ton of damage. He's very, very good for bursting down enemies really quickly, which is a pretty big part of Grand Blue's meta, so he's a really good character as a result. Because yeah, his charge attack does like 6.6 mil around cap, I think. And then it also gives him a guaranteed triple attack on his next turn, which he normally can't do, and after attacks, he also does a skill for free. He's just really fucking powerful. He does lots of damage. God, I love all these animations for, like, you know, unleashing their true power, and I'm taking it serious now, and then we just fucking melt them. Yeah, that was like 14 million damage out of Willness alone. And that's not even a lot of damage. Like, people can get it much higher with better developed grids. I'm still very much baby. He does numbers. I think this raid you pretty much always get like the little harp, the chime. Because I think one of the, like, the animas is considered a rare drop, and you're always getting animas in these raids, so... You pretty much never stop using these. These are always going to be useful. Especially when you start doing, like, your seraphic weapon upgrades. Where is it? Weapon series... Because, like, you need these for all of them. The fifth step, I don't think you need them too much. But, like, the fourth step, you need, I want to say, 20 for each elemental. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of those raids. You're gonna see a lot of these guys. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that use it, I'm sure. Yeah, at some point I gotta leech off of Bahamut Impossible or whatever to get those last few horns. Or I could just trade. So I think it's only... What? Oh, right, Nova, not Coda. Because yeah, I need 4 more of these, which I could just trade for. I think it's 500 pendants each, yeah. I wouldn't recommend... I don't know. Because, like, I imagine the horns are fairly common. These aren't, like, super rare. It's, like, the gold bricks that people really want from those raids. Whereas I could be spending these instead on, like, you know, the Last Storm harps and zithers and all that. Legendary merits, these you can just upgrade previous merits into. These aren't hard to get. Just gotta get a lot of them. And then it's like, what else? Because how much do they cost for pendants for the regalia weapons? Yeah, these are 4,000 each, so... Probably not worth it, I think. Probably not worth spending the pendants on... what's it called? On the horns. Because these drops are pretty hard to get. And you can only get one per month, so it's not like you can even, you know, cap out on these. You also only get, I think, 2,000 pendants per week cap. Yeah, and then there's additional you can get for crew bonus, but I don't have a crew. These fill up pretty quickly, thankfully. You just gotta get those drops. You gotta get lucky, and right now I'm having not the best luck. Oh yeah, daily points. I forgot that's a thing too. Do I have any of those? Can I get regalia weapons with those? Because yeah, these are also monthly limited, so these are a good way to mitigate some randomness. I think I already bought the Tyros Zither. That's why it's not showing up there, though. Because yeah, I bought a Zither. I probably want to buy a Nibelung Horn as well. Because I'm going to need a bunch of those. Mitron's Bow, I'm sure I'm going to need eventually. This is apparently, like, the Carusan Crozier is apparently really good as a main hand. Although it's a staff, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I need these as well, Last Storm Harps. I need to farm some more Grimnir. Hopefully, I think it shows the order actually on the wiki which one's going up next. Yeah, I think the next drop rate up is going to be the light elemental boost. So could work on that Metatron bow. Wind isn't going to be for another while. Yeah, you also need the anima from the raids themselves. The problem with this game is that there's a billion different resources. Like all these different tabs for treasure that you can filter stuff out with. Look at how many orbs there are in this game. So many orbs. Ooh, jelly donut. Yeah, there's a lot. Sorry, I just saw this very funny, like, Lyria image. Just trapped in an orb. Yeah, I got 3+ marks. That was pretty good. They're talking about the other day when I rolled Yadima in my free 10 draw for the Golden Week stuff. Because Yadima is very fucking difficult to get. I also need to farm a bunch of Arcarum. Like, I'm getting into Replicard Sandbox now, and I have all the slots unlocked now. I have my bonus slots. So, like, I'm starting to get my Saphira weapons. Not even close to getting any of, like, the New World Foundation stuff, so I'm not going to be doing that, but it's an option. I also need to just get more materials to upgrade. Like, I need more EXP materials. Like, I only have 1 cup. I need more cup. Please give more cup. I'm dying, Squirtle. Because experience requirements get more and more strict as you level up stuff more and more. Like, getting something to level 100 is a lot easier than getting it to, like, from level 100 to 200. And as far as I can tell, the best way to get resources, like just weapon XP resources, is run not Angel. Oh no, it is Angel Halo Solar, Angel Halo Pro, and then just run these as well if you need more. But you don't get a whole lot for doing these. Like, even with running, like, a Kaguya team, like, I'm just gonna semi-auto this, because it's pretty easy. Are you serious? 1%? Scumbag. It's funny how this random side quest has, like, really hype music. Because, like, you'll get about, like, 30 to 40 angel upgrader weapons. And then a bunch of other material. Oh, sorry, you'll get 30 to 40 drops, and then, like, half of those will probably be upgrade weapons. The problem is, like, all those just translate into about, generally, 1,500 to 3,000 experience. Like, weapon experience, which isn't a lot. You have to run this a lot to get 1 cup. And 1 cup is like, a percentage of a weapon at higher levels. So I kind of wish there was a better way to do this. I know you can get, like, stuff from draw boxes and events. And, you know, Guild Wars is coming up and everybody's gonna be doing those. I really wish this game would implement something like Dragalia had, where you got a stock of daily tickets. And basically, like, you got, I think, 6 tickets every day that just let you say, no, I've beaten this quest already, I just want to skip it and get all the rewards for it. And you could just spend it on whatever you wanted. Like, there were certain raids that you couldn't do it on, but for the most part, like any single-player stuff, you could just use a ticket on it. And just skip it completely, and you just get all the resources. It was really, really nice, and I hope they implement something like that in this game. And yeah, upgrading Eternals, that is a forever grind. I'm not anywhere close to that yet. I just have 2 out of 10. I don't know, like, I almost feel like going for an Eternal now as a new player is almost kind of a waste outside the freebie you get. Eventually you're going to want to do it, but, like, I think right at the start it's almost kind of wasteful to go for that. Because, like, it takes so long, and the power creep has kind of gotten to the point where a lot of just regular characters you'll get out of the gacha are just, like, on par, if not better, than some of the Eternals when you first get them. And yeah, there's also Rise of the Beast, like the Eternal farming packs. Those are good. But yeah, I need more cups. I just need lots of cups. Oh no, Seeds of Redemption, like I was saying, like, outside of the freebie you get for doing that one, I would say, like, don't focus too hard on them at the start. Because it just feels like, for all the resources that I put into getting 7, he's okay. He's not great on a win team compared to, like, you know, admittedly I have, like, Grand Narmaya and Summer Korwa and, like, every R and all that. It'll depend on what characters you have, I guess. Like, they are free characters, but they are really hard to get free characters. Because, like, looking at my loadouts here, I've got, like, you know, god tier characters and wind and water and fire. Whereas going for, like, I think, what's her name? Nier, she's considered pretty useful for dark teams, right? Like, she sees a lot of use. But yeah, it'll take you a lot of time if you want to go for all, like, the full unlocks and transcendence and all that. It's a lot of work. And for a starting player, it's probably too much. It is funny, like, she has a lot of use, and, like, you kill her to use, like, special abilities that she has, but yeah, I remember seeing she gets used a good amount. Yeah, so I'll probably start working on Vera then, get her leveled up for my light team. How even does her shit work? I don't think I've really checked her out. So she can have up to 6 bits. Once you 5-star her, she gets free Blade of Light when you special. Blade of Light is 800% light damage to all foes and removes 1 buff. From the second cast onward, also deals bonus damage. And then the third cast deals more hits. So basically you just cast this a whole lot, as much as possible. Then Aegis Merge. Removes all debuffs from caster, gains Aegis Merge. Gains the Bane of new players when you're fighting Luminaire Omega. Okay, but what does that do, though? Consumes a bit every turn. Oh, Aegis Merge just basically makes you damn near unkillable. Okay. I don't have Necromancer. I don't know if I have the resources. I think I was working on it. I think I had the... I want to say I started on the class champion weapon for that. Because the distinctions, that's whatever. You just trade those. Or form co-op if you hate yourself. Yeah, like I have the Kapilavastu replica. I just need to... Oh, I gotta run Cochitus. That's probably why I never ran it, because I haven't been running a lot of Xenocochitis now that I got all the items. Yeah, I'll probably work on that as well. Again, there's a billion fucking things to do in this game, man. You can't just focus on everything because you'll never get any progress, but then at the same time, if you just focus on one thing, you'll probably burn out. Yeah, definitely I need to work on my grids as well. I gotta get those Zithers, I gotta get those Alexiolaxes. Fire is looking pretty alright. Like, most of the fire stuff is just get a lot of Ancient Egazox, which are thankfully super easy to do because you can just full auto those. Twin Elements are not really an issue. I can just passively do those while I do other stuff. And then it's like Dark Opus weapons, I'll have to slowly work my way there eventually. I'm a very baby player. Like, I have been technically playing for 6 years, but I'm not, like, very far in the game. Like, I just kind of crossed over the high-level threshold recently, so I've been, slowly been working on upgrading my gear, like getting, you know, Zithers and all that stuff. Definitely gotta get more Alexiolaxes as well. And then probably Light. What do I do for Light? Probably just a bunch of Luminera swords. Thankfully, those are easy to farm. I say easy, even though, you know... How many swords? I think I have a bunch of swords. Okay, I actually have 5 swords. I'm just gonna uncap this guy. Oh right, that's why I was tracking these, because Vermilion Stones, these are a pain in the ass to get normally. Like, I have all the swords in place, I just need to get the materials for them now. And it's literally just going to be that one rock, I think. Because I already did my daily runs of Strength and Chivalry. I wonder if there's a better way to get these, instead of just running story missions over and over again. Probably knock this out too, because SR restrictions are nothing at this point. I just call, what's his name, Beelzebub, and I win. Yeah, definitely gotta get that as well. Just passively grind those if possible. Lots of stuff to work on. Lots of stuff to work on that I'm never gonna run out of. So if you want a forever game, hey, Grand Blue Fantasy is the best way to spend some time if you just want to do stuff, if you just want to have goals to work towards. This game will never stop running out of things to do. How many? I have 5 in total. Like, these ones that I have right now, these are uncapped to 4, and this one's a 5. This one I just gotta get uncapped. What's in the crate? Probably a lot of SSR weapons. Yeah, mostly just SSR weapons that I don't want to put in my actual box, because then I now have to do something with them. Random rare weapons. Summons I have... I already checked to see if I have any of the items that are, like, really nice to throw into a grid, even without, like, uncapping them. I don't have the... what's it called? Like, I don't have any of the, like, the Fire Lance that Percival gets. I don't have Pain and Suffering, because I don't have Lich. And then summons, I'm holding Yadima in there, because I'm not going to be using her for a bit, I think. Lucifer's not getting uncapped anytime soon. Gorilla. Mostly just random stuff. I got a lot of Lucifers, apparently. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use this dude, even though he's considered an SSR, so probably not very good. I don't even know if I have Artemis. Because what does the Sandalwood Summon do? Is that just like HP recovery? Now the problem is I'm going to type in Sandalphon, it's like, oh, which one did you mean? Did you mean the 4 different versions of Sandalphon as a character, or did you mean the 3 different versions as a summon? Oh, he's got a sub that boosts HP, okay. Honestly, my light HP is fine. Like, light is definitely my most healthy team in terms of, like, max HP, because I got the 4 Chevalier, or the... I think it's... I have 4 up to 15, which gives them the HP bonus. And I think the last one is still only 10, so it won't get that much. But yeah, I don't really have a problem with HP. Even with the Belial, like, penalty that I'm normally taking in quests with him. Because right now I have Belial and the Star for that bonus Amplify. That's another thing to work on, Evokers. Like, there's a billion things, and they're never gonna run out. Too much stuff, man. Oh, Luo is a passive strength upgrade. How much? Oh, but aren't these specifically for, like, when it says light skills, does that just mean any light weapon with a skill? Is that how that works? Or is that just for, like, Optimus weapons? Because I'm not sure how that works. That is for Primal? Okay. Because, yeah, I'm not really building around Primal. I'm nowhere close to being able to do those kind of grids yet. I would not recommend, by the way, if you're a new player and you're thinking, how should I build? You might see people talk about Optimus grids. Don't do those at the start. Those are pretty much designed around higher, like, either gacha weapons or really hard to get items. Just build around Omega for the start, just trust me. Wait, do Luminaire weapons have Optimus bonuses? What? Since when? Oh, Light Smite. Okay, that's what you mean. I thought these were both Night Code. I also have a lot of harps, but I think these are still useful. Like, you throw 1 or 2 of these in sometimes still, if you're not, like, right at the bleeding edge of content. But yeah, just don't build Optimus, because the other problem is, let's say you decide from the start, I'm going to go for Optimus stuff, and you start, you know, you get some bricks, and you find a really nice piece of a grid, and you start working on it, and then a new weapon comes out, and it's even better than the one that you already spent bricks on. It's like, okay, great. Throw that in the trash, because you're not getting those bricks back. And you're probably not at the point where you can farm for, you know, the farmable gold bricks yet, so good luck. Good use of resources, homie. The 3 love it, what? Like, uncapping them fully, or just... I'm not sure what you mean by, like, Love Eternals. Oh, Love Eternal, like the weapon. Yeah, I don't have Harmonia. I don't have, what's her name? Is it... It's not Jury. Is it Uni? I never got her weapon. Because I think the weapons people recommend for, like, just throw these in your grid as soon as possible. I think it actually says here. Like, the wiki will tell you straight up, if you get this from the gacha, it's worth throwing in, even if you don't have, like, it fully uncapped. So, like, Lord of Flames and Crimson Scale, the supplemental damage is really good. And then there's, like, Eviar... I don't think water has any. Yeah, I'm pretty sure water doesn't have any, like, just immediately slot in gacha weapons yet. Because there is the Whamdis weapon, but it's really hard to build around, and it's not really worth building around, most people agree. Then Earth. I think there's... I don't think the Galleon Staff... Yeah, it says this one is okay at the start, but eventually you want to replace it because you don't want to build your grid around this. Unless you happen to have, like, 3 fully uncapped Landslide Scepters, in which case it's worth using, but, like, that's a big investment. You're either tremendously lucky or tremendously flush with resources if you go for the, like, the 3-bar 3 Scepter here. Yeah, I think most people recommend just go for Kime, go for the Highlander. And then this one, Piercing Galewind, is great because that's just 50 supplemental damage. Just period. Anytime you do damage, congratulations, you're doing 50,000 more. This thing is disgusting for new players. Piercing Galewing, I think Dark has that as well. Harmonia is the same deal, like it's supplemental damage as well. And then I want to say Pain and Suffering is a supplemental damage one for Dark. Yeah. So if you happen to get Pain and Suffering, Eviar's not the beak, no, what is it called? The Eviar Dagger, Harmonia, if you get any of those. Piercing Galewing. Just throw those in there. Throw those in there immediately. Don't uncap it all the way, just throw it in there, it'll be really good when you start off. Anyways, I think that'll do it for me. That's another 3 hours of Grand Blue, and I need a break. I might do some more Grand Blue in the future. It seems like folks are enjoying it. It's a nice chill option when I don't feel like, you know, turning my brain on all the way. Because Lord knows there's plenty of farming to be done in this game. Yeah, I hope you all have a good one, folks. Hope you all enjoy your... It is Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. Okay, I was about to say, is it Tuesday or Thursday? Enjoy your weekend. Hope you have a good one. And I will see you all on Monday. I'm still not sure if next week is also going to have to be afternoon streams. Or if it'll end up being, like, more evening stuff. I gotta play it by ear, because this past, like, week and change has just been real busy and kind of a pain in the ass, so... I will let you all know. Let's go ahead and radio over to somebody who's live right now. Okay, cool. Author Blues is streaming some Bloons Tower Defense. And I don't think I ever see him stream this early on in the day, so a rare chance to raid Author Blues. Go check him out, go give him a follow. Go ahead and drop a follow here if you're not already doing so as well. It would help me out a whole bunch. I stream a whole bunch of different things, so if Grand Blue's not your thing, then there'll probably be something for you eventually. And if you do like Grand Blue, then I'll probably end up doing some more of that. I'm not sure I'll be able to do the entire, I've been meaning to get back into, what's it called? Labyrinth of Galeria, but that game is, like, I looked it up, apparently I'm still in, like, the first third of the game, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to do the entire playthrough on stream, man. It's a lot. Anyways, have a good one, folks.